What's up, y'all? Welcome to Game Night here at Heavy Cardboard. I'm your host, Edward.
Martin.
I'm Ken.
Shrey.
Derek.
Let me just say, this is way less stressful tonight than it was last time we streamed this. So, a little bit of background. This was the first sponsored stream we ever did on Heavy Cardboard. And right as we went live, the internet went down.
Yeah, that's how old you are. You use the internet, and you just don't say internet.
Yeah, well, yeah. So anyway, tonight, excited to bring back Brass Lancashire. We're going to be doing a sponsor stream for Brass Pittsburgh in a couple of weeks. The Kickstarter starts next week. But Martin actually had the idea of, hey, why don't we do a road to Pittsburgh kind of thing? And
Funnily enough, I wanted to play brass more often.
oh,
Why
so
would
you're
that be
saying
the
there were
case?
ulterior motives. Okay, so here we are. So we're doing Brass Lancashire tonight. On Friday, we're going to be doing Brass Birmingham. It's the same 5 of us. It's a 4-player game. I'm not playing. And then next week, the Kickstarter starts. However, we have it on good authority that we're probably going to have the newest prototype of it, which is going to implement a bunch of the development that they've been doing for the last month. These guys are all part of the playtest group, so we're going to get the latest, greatest. But what that means is we're not going to stream it on launch day. We're going to stream it a week or 2 into the campaign, but you guys get to see the closest version of it that it is. So I think that's pretty exciting. Also, the patrons are going to get the latest version of the 2-player later on as well. So a lot of good stuff coming. So Age of Industry is going to be next week, which is a cousin to this game, and we all are in agreement it needs more maps. So Roxley, if you're watching, I'm just saying Age of Industry could use some love as well. So I'm not teaching. No one's teaching tonight because taught this a long time ago, and honestly, these guys have all played it a bunch. Derek has not. Derek's only played it a couple times, but these guys are...
Though he's played Brass Pittsburgh probably more than any of the rest of us.
Yeah.
How many times have you played Pittsburgh now?
15.
There you go. So
And I played Birmingham plenty. It's just, this doesn't get to the table as often. We play Age of Industry, so I'm excited.
There you go. All right. So with that said, Brass Lancashire, designed by Martin Wallace, originally designed by Warfrog, Tree Frog, his company now, Roxley, the nice version. And yeah, so I'm going to give like a super quick overview, and then these guys are, Ken and I are going to sort of swap places. That's why Martin is in a weird spot tonight, because I wanted to throw him off.
Did you see him when we brought the cameras up? He didn't know where to look.
He's like, what? So
What's more, the board is the right way up.
I know.
I'm at a severe disadvantage here with a board the right way up.
I'm thinking of you, Derek, although to be fair, Derek's on the wrong side of the screen as well. So it is what it is. So in a nutshell, players are going to be playing cards to be able to build industries out in Canal. During the Canal phase, they will be building boats to start, and then at the halfway point, building rail to connect that industry to be able to ship goods, to be able to get money and victory points. The key thing, or kind of the main key thing in Brass Lancashire and all the Brass family is the amount of money you spend on a given turn is going to go onto your turn order marker. And then the turn order is going to adjust based on who spent the least to the most. And ties are honored existing player order. But that's it. It's a game about income and victory points, building industry out here. There's your overview. That's it. These guys can play. All right, I'm going to swap places with Ken. Ken, hop over.
All right.
So I'm going to be off camera. You guys get to see enough of me. So...
You can still heckle us from there.
What's up?
Go ahead and set it right there. You're good. I got you.
Cheers.
And I'll be T-Gopher tonight as well.
Love to hear that.
All right. Cool. All right. So randomized turn order. I'm sure that Martin the Elder has brought a industry themed.
Sadly not. I don't have any cards with dark satanic mills, so this is actually a tea theme.
Oh my God! Could this be more?
Which is, reasonable for Britain.
But it's too bright.
No,
it's too
beautiful.
bright.
It's so bright.
It is very bright. We've got to have something bright in this. Okay?
Oh, the edges of these cards you're gonna have to show off, though.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's pretty cool. Anyway, what do we? Oh my God,
Me,
I can't read these.
Martin, me.
This is a
No
5.
I have an
spades.
S.
It's a 5.
S of
five.
spades first.
Yeah.
Spades, yep. So it's
Once
that way
again, you
around.
lose on turn order, Derek. It seems to be the MO.
But you can
That's
see what
fine.
everybody else does.
That is, I'll get the
Yeah, which is
It's
actually
a pretty
useful.
solid consolation prize.
Yeah, show
It is.
the
In this
side of
particular
the.
game.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a gilded edge.
yeah.
Increasingly, playing cards are coming with gilded. When you get fancy playing cards, you can usually buy them with gilded edges for what I think is an exorbitant amount of extra money. So I never do it. But some of them are just throwing them in all the time because it's actually getting a lot cheaper as they do them in China now.
Okay, weird. Who'd have thunk?
Yep, another Chinese domination.
All right. So, with that said, we get new turn order. We need to deal out 8 cards to each player. We have 4 buried underneath the Stevenson rocket.
Yep.
So,
Because everybody only takes 1 action in the first round of the Canal area.
Yep.
So.
That reduces the effect of the random turn order thing, so you don't get too big of an advantage for going first because you only get to do the 1 action.
Strovic, the revisited. It's so that people, when you search on heavy cardboard and you look for brass Lancashire, it's going to come up multiples, and so the revisited is just what I'm doing to show that A, it's in 4K, and also B, that we're just playing it again. That's all. But yeah, we're doing this the whole railway to Pittsburgh because the Kickstarter is about to, well, dare I say, kick off next week. So game round, everyone's going to, in a normal round, everyone's going to take 2 actions. In the first turn, everyone's going to take 1 action. Then they're going to draw back up to 8 from the deck of cards. Then after that, we're going to determine turn order, and then everybody gets their income as well. The income is the white markers that are out here on the board. So everyone starts at a 0 income. Loans are a thing. On their turn, they can build, they can network, they can develop, they can sell, and they can take a loan. So we start with blue, which is Martin. So we're going backwards Z.
Okay, so in this game, it's important to get a feel for the cards and what the cards kind of incline you to do. So I'm looking at those. I'm less familiar with this game. I've only played this 3
No, you're fine.
times since the pandemic.
Mouse.
Oh, sure.
Yep. You've only played this 3 times
Since the pandemic, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it doesn't come up so much. I mean, I've played, I think, Birmingham 16 times.
Okay.
And I've played Pittsburgh 8 times in the last few weeks. So this is by far the least familiar for me. And I played it a few times before the pandemic. I didn't have it until the Roxley edition. So I'm less familiar with this game, but we'll see how we go.
Well, if your end's like mine, your cards might incline you to quit and play a different game instead.
Yeah, well, the point. One of the things I like about this game is the fact that you do have to kind of figure out how to make lemonade from your hand.
Yes, indeed. Yep.
And it is definitely that kind of game.
You can use 2 cards, so as
So
a
I'm
wild.
keeping that in mind.
True.
Yeah, keep that in mind that 2 cards is a wild in Lancashire, right?
Can't do it in the first round.
That's right.
No. And effectively, you lose an action when you do it, but it does give you a wild action, which is quite nice. It's the same mechanism that the Age of Industry uses.
Might be
where you've got
necessary
the-
with lemons.
Every once in a while might be the thing you have to do.
So the first thing I'm always inclined to do in this game, and as in Birmingham, particularly in an early starting position such as my own, is develop. Because we want to develop away these lower level industries. The level 1 industries on our board are particularly weak because they will disappear at the end of the Canal era. And so they'll only score once. While the level 2 and above industries will score twice if we build them in Canal. So that's one of many reasons to get rid of your level 1 industries. That's probably my favourite opening move in both Lancashire and in Birmingham. Another good option is to take a loan, particularly if you're towards the back of the queue, because that will bump you up to the front of the queue. And also, if folks like me are developing, the price of iron will go up. I can develop two things away for just £2. While everybody else, it's going to be more expensive. So as the cost of that going up for iron, then the value of doing a loan in third or fourth place, a loan is a very likely option. Another possibility that somebody might want to do would be to do a building, and you can build a number of things straight off in Lancashire, because resources aren't needed for either the level 1 cotton mills, the level 1 ports, or the level 1 coal mines. So a building is also possible. But that would push you towards the back of a turn order for the next round, and that's the reason to not think of that. And of course, the level 1 coal, you're not going to get any immediate money from selling the coal, which is a disadvantage because the coal market is full. The iron market, you would get that, but unfortunately you need coal to build a level 1 ironworks. And unless somebody happens to build an ironworks in coal mine somewhere like Bolton or Blackburn, where there's a handy ironworks right next to it, if someone is generous enough to do that as sort of third or fourth player, then that would be very nice for the whoever's going after them. But
and also, you can't just have when you put the coal down, you have to actually have a place for it to go to be able to sell over here, or else it stays on the board.
Yeah. Although that's not necessarily a huge advantage, but it's a factor. So all of these things make building less attractive to me and opening up. So I'm definitely going to develop. So the question is, which way am I going to develop?
Just lean back a hair and you're good. There you go.
That depends on my cards. And I'm not going to hide too much. I have reasonable set of cards for getting into a bit of cotton, perhaps. I have a number of cotton spots that are capable and visible that look like they could be interesting. Of course, there is a lot of options for cotton on this map. I also have a few port options as well that are potentially interesting. So there's a number of areas there. So that might argue for starting to develop a way to cotton. Another possibility would be to develop a way to ports. That would be a signal that I'm going heavily into ports. And then the level 1 iron and coal are also potential ones to drop, if only because they're not very, but as I said, they'll only score once. Of course, coal doesn't score much victory points anyway. It's mainly something you do for the income. Iron does score better. The other thing about coal, of course, is that if you build a level 1 coal, it's not going to be around for rail, which is useful because it's important to get good spots in for rail. So those are the kind of things that are floating through my mind. I've got to choose which way I'm going to develop this. I am definitely going to develop. I'm going to play the Wigan card
And play them up here.
as my developing
right next
as
to each
my
other.
card. Doesn't matter what card I play if it develops. The card only matters when I'm building. But of course, it matters in the sense that I'm abandoning some building options. I'm not abandoning any building options at Wigan, I can tell you that right now. But that's why the Wigan card is going down. So what to develop away? I think, well, I'm certainly developing, so I'm going to need 2 iron. That's going to cost £2.
And you'll notice that he's putting everything he uses, including his money, on his card, and that's to be able to track. It's just a thing that we've always done.
Yes, well, Edward taught us how to do this on his original stream of Brass Lancashire. That's what taught me. But he then forgot about it. We had to teach him back again how to do that.
100%. It all comes circular. So there you go.
Yep. So that's going to be that. And I think I'm going to kill the level 1 ironworks. And then the other is the signal. Am I going towards cotton or am I going towards ports? I think I'm going to take off one of the cotton mills.
There we
So
go.
that's my 2 develops. I have spent £2. I probably won't be going last, but I probably won't be going first.
He might be going last. We'll see.
And your discards can just go in front of you.
Or you might be,
Out of
going
play.
first. I
There we
don't think
go.
it's
And then I
impossible.
take 1 card.
There's only so
And
much we
you
can
draw
spend.
back
I
up
don't think
to
it's
8,
impossible for everybody
which
to
everyone. So
spend money
just
this time. But it's hard to spend less than 2.
Yeah, 2 is
that's
the
an
lowest.
well, no, you take a loan, you spend less than 2.
So I'm going to play
Yep.
one of multiple dead cards in my hand. That's a card that I basically literally can't use in the Canal era.
Birkenhead, yeah, because
Yep.
there's no canal to Birkenhead.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll also develop, so I'm going to spend those 2, which will cost me 4. I will also develop away an iron, and I'll also develop away a cotton.
All right. Stop me if you've heard this before. All right. Cool.
Interesting. So 2 cotton developments.
Well, there were tentative cotton developments, right? We're both only developing 1 cotton away, so it's not super
And then I
strong.
need, have you drawn a card?
I did, yes.
All right, I need 1 more.
And then
And your money goes on here.
yep,
Oh, yeah.
and discard everything, the whole 9 yards.
All right. So, and looking at my hand, trying to figure out how to approach this, I don't feel like I have a good direction yet. I might need to see more of what's going to appear in my hand. And the fact that they both only discarded 1 cotton has me thinking that maybe I should, if I felt better about my hand for ports, I might jump onto ports, developing some ports, but I do not at this point. I'm going to spend the $6 to develop, which in third position maybe you don't do this, but I think I'd rather do.
We
that.
are now.
I think I'd rather do that.
And by the way, in honor of this being Roxley, we're playing with the iron clays as well. It seemed oddly thematic, so, you know.
And I will just lean into it and remove 2 of my level 1 cottons.
Okay.
So that's a stronger signal that he wants to go down the cotton
Stronger.
track.
Yep.
That's my head, and that's
Developing
blue
is
on top.
very expensive for me at the moment.
Yes, sir.
And if I was to build an ironworks,
You can't.
I can't until I have a connection, correct?
Correct.
Yep.
yes.
Because you got to have coal for all the ironworks.
And Shrey did not build a coal mine for you in Blackburn or Bolton, so
Or Manchester, or
yeah, Rochdale, yeah.
All right, so then I have to do it myself.
No coal mines in Preston.
And to play on the area, even at the very beginning, I need to use the card, the correct card, obviously.
You can play an industry card and go to
'Cause I have
anywhere. You
presence everywhere.
cannot, however, play a card to do a network connection. In Birmingham, you can start with a network connection on and just build a railway, a canal right off.
Correct.
But you can't do that in Lancashire.
Okay,
Has
that's-
So it
to
has to be. So the first build has to be industry.
has to be industry. Yes.
Right.
All right, then that's what I will do then. I will start at Lancaster, and I will build a port.
Oh, okay. That will cost you
6.
$6.
Done.
All right.
Okay.
And
Pay your money. Take your card. Get rid of your discard.
And I keep the order, which
Yeah. So now looking at turn order over here, we have 2, 4, 6, and 6. So the order stays exactly as it was.
Yep.
We just clear the money off. And turn order happens to remain the same. Everybody would now get their 0 income. And now we're taking two actions per player. So Martin takes both of his actions, then we move on to the next player, and he'll just play his 2 cards out here, yada, yada, yada. And we're off and running, y'all. And by the way, I know people are like, oh, I love listening to Martin's thought process, especially when it comes to brass, da-da-da-da-da, so.
And to the question that came earlier on, no, I'm not from this map. I'm from the Birmingham map.
Yeah.
Further south, down here. Yeah, the Midlands.
Yeah.
Yes,
There you
exactly, the Midlands. Okay. So Derek has built a port already, which might imply that he's looking at ports. Developing is now
Or
much less
I
attractive.
only want to spend $6 and not 8.
Developing is now much less attractive because of the fact that we've got a lot of cost on the iron.
He did not build a port in a city that has iron in it, which might make building the iron easier for you.
Yes, that would have
Or
been
me.
that would have been handy. And the thing is, I can't even build a network connection out of Lancaster, for instance, and then build into Preston because my first thing has to be an industry. So
I
I'm
was thinking
unable. So there's no way I can actually build iron
right.
myself
That's right.
because
I did it on
coal has to be
purpose.
built, and you can't build 2 industries in the same city in Canal era.
But what I realize is there's no way for me to connect here and get coal, which...
Can't you build from a connected area? Like you can build from Yorkshire and then go, right?
No, because you can't build a connection. Has to be an industry first.
You don't have a connection, or you don't have anything there. So it has to be industry first.
But I can get coal from here, which is good for me.
Yeah.
You can. That's true.
Sorry, Dan. Says I didn't get a Martin with my copy of Birmingham. So, yeah.
You can. There is a telephone line.
So what I want to do, I think, is put down. I want to put down something. I think it might be a good time to get some coal down because it will at least get flipped and give me some income.
Oh, it certainly will. Have no fear,
So
Martin.
I just have to decide where I want to put it.
And nobody has presence on the map yet, which leaves everything open.
I vote for a location with an iron.
You can vote all you like.
Are you
No,
curious
up
about?
above.
Are you curious about whether it'll get flipped? I mean, I could flip it so easily for you.
I'm sure you can. Bury feels like a good spot. I don't know much about Bury. I don't know that I've ever been to Bury.
It's pronounced Berry, first off.
It is pronounced
Not
Bury.
Bury. Okay,
Five.
Berry.
$5.
£5. Thank you.
£5, yep. That goes on there, and with 2. And it's a level 1 coal, which is a bit weak, but as I said, coal, I'm more interested in the income anyway. And that will be action number 1.
Yep.
Action number 2, I'm a bit more puzzled about. Do I do some more coaling, perhaps? No, not with the market the way it is. Do I really want to spend 8 to do a more developed?
It's just money.
That's an expensive develop. For
That
8.
is a really expensive develop, though, to be fair.
That's why I opted out of it.
And yes, to
after
be
this
clear,
layout.
everybody at this table has played Brest Pittsburgh. I am the only one I played it the fewest. Everybody else at this table has played it at least, like 6 times?
Yeah, I think maybe four or 5.
4 or
for me.
5, yeah, at a minimum. So, yeah, so we're going to be ready to rock and roll. We'll be able to talk about it in a couple of weeks, or next week. So.
And this is, of course, one of the differences with Birmingham. Because of Birmingham, you can play a link first. You have got the option of, for instance, had I got a Rochdale card, for instance, I could just put a link down there and immediately build an ironworks in Rochdale to fill that iron up.
Maybe I was thinking about that.
Yeah, and that would be a good tactic if you could do that.
I have the cards. If I will make it happen. But if I don't have the cards, I do like the sound of the train in the background. It's actually
You can hear the bell of the train. Yeah.
Well, I think what I'm going to do is abandon Fleetwood, the Fleetwood card, and take a loan.
Okay.
My rationale for this is I can't think of a great deal of something that's really strong to do, but a loan, although it will cost me on the income, it will, although there's a good chance those 2 coals will flip and that will send me back up again. And if I take a loan now, I'll have lots of money and I'll be going relatively early on in the turn order because I'll have only spent 5.
And to be clear, how much money did you take on that loan, sir?
30, yes.
Why?
In Lancashire, you are allowed to take a loan for either 10, 20 or 30. You take 30 because actions are expensive. Actions are the most valuable resource we have in this game.
Yep.
And so people discovered that it was never worth. And that's why in Birmingham you don't get a choice. It's always 30.
And in Lancashire, it's always 30.
Yeah.
So, hence he went back 3 steps. So there you go.
Yep.
Drew his cards. Ken, you're up.
Yep.
Perhaps you also want to put out some coal.
No.
I can ask for things. I'm 4th, so.
You can't put out iron with that right now, so.
Unfortunately, I cannot.
And the reason is because there's no ironworks there in Bury.
That's right.
And you can't put down a link.
Barry.
I can't put down a link.
Yeah. If you could put down a link first.
Yes.
No problem.
Right.
So I think I'm tempted to develop again,
Oh.
even at that cost. I think my other action will be to take a loan, so I'm not going to be like cash poor. But yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Develops are very crucial in this game.
That's why I was tempted.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to play a different dead card in my hand, Barrow and Furnace, which also is effectively unplayable in the Canal era.
Oh,
And spend 8.
8, yes.
So I need back. I got it. Spend 8. And those 2 iron. And I'll develop away my
On this
level
card.
1
On this card. Okay.
coal. And yet another cotton.
Okay, action 1. Action
And
2.
then I will spend this port card to take a loan.
And drops 3, gets 30 quid, and that's it. Spent his $8. His $8 transfers over. And the 2 iron go away, and the discards go away. And I got you. Shrey, you're up.
Yeah, is this amusing game of chicken, sort of, not wanting to set someone up to be able to sell this iron. I mean, Barry is like, it's not actually, it's really not close to the market, right? It's
I'm thinking I might have been better for me to have actually built it in a place with
With
ironworks
iron.
and
Yeah.
then encourage
Yeah.
somebody else to
Yeah,
build the
like-
iron
Yep.
profit. Might have been a better move for me.
You guys are
Well,
so
it would have
scared.
Would have worked extremely well had you done that.
Yeah. I'm beginning to realise that might have been the better option, actually. But, oh well, this is, again, I'm not used to Lancashire,
Yeah,
so...
and you're so smart, you fool yourself.
Yeah.
So Shrey, what you thinking?
I do get 2. So I do get 2 actions.
You do.
This map is super interesting. This part right here is just killing me right now. The fact that
the
this-
fact that there's no...
Yeah.
Some of the connections are canal and some of
you
them
have
are
to
not.
go all the way around.
Yeah.
And you'll
Yeah.
notice, obviously, the canal is the white part, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm like
But
this.
some are not.
It's hard for me to
There
make
are
my way over there.
Plenty that are not, but there's only one that is only Canal.
To get to Berry, it would take me forever. Currently.
Unless you had a Barry card.
Well, yes, I could have that. Yes. But I'm saying from
See, like, do I want to help
My
set
beautiful
people
port.
up?
That's
I
great
hate-
question,
I hate
Shrey.
doing it. I don't necessarily want to take a loan like they all did. Okay, here's the thing. If I put down a coal mine, which is, well, I could put down cotton, but that seems like a bad idea right now. And I could put down a port, yeah, that's fine. But if I put down a coal mine, I kind of want to build out of it so that I don't get locked in to the location.
Sure.
I want some flexibility, especially considering.
I mean, you
where I'm thinking
could
about
build a
building.
coal mine where there is iron and then build rail for your second action.
Well, yeah, well, it's still.
Canal.
Sorry.
Again,
Sorry,
and
again,
I
see,
don't, yeah, you don't
Pittsburgh.
need coal for the in the canal. So I'm just
But
going
you
to
do need the presence to start building
Right,
the canal.
and that's the whole
All right.
point of... All right, we have a decision
I'm
made.
going to do it. I'm going to build.
Oh, hold on. I apologize. I have failed you. There you
So
go.
I'm going to build with my Bolton card, level 1 coal mine.
Okay.
This feels like
For $5.
not sure about this.
I'll go ahead and
2
put
coal, and then
2 coal on
I'm
there.
going to use this wonderful Macclesfield card
Oh.
to build a canal.
Okay.
I'm not going to go to Bury, but why would I do that? I'll go
Yeah.
to Manchester
Manchester,
instead and
sensible.
spend 3 on that.
All right.
So I spend 8.
That sounds like a good amount of money, Shrey.
Wow.
I appreciate that amount.
Yeah, I figured, but what are you going to do?
Draw your cards.
What are you
Game-
going to do?
so
Indeed.
many options.
Yeah.
I assume iron is...
I think you've got, surely you've got enough options.
I have a lot of options now.
Yeah.
Do I want to go down there and put the iron mill down there? Or do I want to create my own network and screw you guys and just do my own thing? Kind of like to do my own thing.
Yeah, but the game forces interaction. Like, interaction is where this game lives.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, ports are one way to kind of do your own thing, though, because they create,
I
like,
mean,
they're,
I have coal.
yeah, they give you access to coal, so.
And then I can go do my own thing in Preston over here.
That is an option.
I do 2 links, though. Why'd you only do 1 link and not 2?
You can only do 1 link in the canal.
Ah, I see. I
Yep.
see. I see.
That's the difference to Pittsburgh, yeah.
I
You
see.
only do one link in Canal. Takes
right.
a long time to dig out a canal.
All
You
right.
need a lot of navvies.
Then I think
Oh, sorry. Let me get these out of your way.
I'm going to play this card to build
Building a link.
a link.
3 quid.
And then
Okay.
3. Will it be 1? Yeah, because this is the cost. It would be 5, no?
No.
Links are just 3.
Ah, got
Yeah.
it. Okay, it doesn't cost. It's just money, straight money.
Doesn't
Straight
cost any
money.
commodity in the
Yeah,
Canal
in
era.
the rail area, it's 5 and a coal, or
Got
15
it.
and a
I see that.
2 quid, yeah.
I see that, and then I'll play Preston card,
All right.
and then I will put this beautiful thing for 1 coal,
And so
$5.
4
six
iron
total.
come out.
6
And
total.
I go immediate to market.
6 total money, Derek.
6 total.
Yeah, because you have to spend the 1 for that.
Ah, yes.
So you receive 14 money.
Very lucrative.
You want me to? There you go. 14 money.
Thank you.
That's 4433, and hence the 14 cash.
And I spent a whole 9.
Oops.
And
That flips. And
3
you have
income.
3 income. 1, 2, 3.
And to be clear, it flips, and white is income, and that is a connection cost for that when at the
Connection
halfway
point,
point.
yeah,
Connection point is
All right.
at 2 points throughout the game.
All right. So Martin and I are paying. I think the turnover is preserved.
So real quick, so white and red both owe $3
Paying
bucks.
3?
Yep.
Yellow 0 and 2 to the good for purple. That is income. And now we're looking at here. Let's take a look at turn order. Go ahead and
And the turn order is the same because
So 5,
those,
8,
those two are the
8,
same. That's
9.
the largest amount.
There you
Mine's
go.
still the
Yep.
smallest. So
I'll have you be the card dude. Card dude. Thank you. Thank you, card
sadly we
dude.
can't display the chips on the turn order thing, which is a shame. But there we are. It's the way it goes.
Am I still last?
yeah,
You are indeed.
yes, the port gives access to coal. So to be clear, that's how he was able to get the coal to build that from that port there. People are wondering, Martin. So there we go.
yeah,
Okay. Well, action 1 will be to develop. No doubt about that. I have to think a little bit about action.
That's going to be
Which card?
$6 for Martin and the 2 iron if he does actually develop.
I feel like I need to make iron just to develop at this point in the game. Jeez.
Which one?
Trey's excited
Get
about
rid
the
of my
development.
other Wigan card, I think.
Another Wigan card.
Another Wigan card, and I still don't like
Can't
it.
be too many left.
You're developing, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so it's
So
6.
6 and 2 of those, and yep, I'm going to go for all Wigan cotton.
And to be clear, that is in fact all the Wigan cards.
I would
Yeah.
like the Wigan card.
For further clarity's sake, it is possible to single develop, but like taking a $10 loan, it's just not a
Right.
great idea. Usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Wigan cards are not bad.
yeah,
I'm
me
not sure
too.
why he's,
I think it would be excellent. Tell you the truth.
Martin must have some good cards.
Yeah, I guess.
And for those at home that are unfamiliar, by the way, if you're not watching in 4K, highly recommend you do so. But here's Wigan. I can't imagine why those two are thinking
It's
that's
all
a great
coal. Well,
location.
Let me just
all
say,
coal.
compared to Barrow and Furnace and Birkenhead,
Wigan is like
it is
paradise.
fantastic. Those can be great in the rail era.
Right.
In the Canal era, they are not good.
In action number 2, good sir.
Action number 2. Well, no, I can do that. Of course I can do that, can't I?
Nope.
I can play a Preston card and build a cotton mill in Preston.
Certainly can, sir.
Or
It'll cost me 14.
15.
14, 15, counting.
So here, I realize they're not really explaining this. It's $14 here, plus the cost of a coal. It's going to cost them a total of 15 quid to be able to build that cotton mill. And he built that cotton mill out where? In Preston? All right.
And I can do that because I'm connected by canal to a port which is connected to the coal market. Hence the symbol there, indicating the symbol there.
Mr.
So I'm
Noel.
taking advantage of
Yes.
Derek's helping set that up. And I probably won't be going first next time, having spent 21.
Mr. No Links.
There you go.
Whoops. That probably wasn't
There we
the way
go.
to do it, but there we are.
And then those go there.
And one thing I do tend to do when playing Lancashire and Birmingham is I try to minimise building canals because they're not very good point scorers.
'Cause they're
and
going
they're
away.
action.
Yeah,
And they go away.
we get that.
So one of the things I try and do is see what are other people building and where are they going.
Leech off of us, in other
Yeah,
words.
leeching off other people is important in this game.
I see it.
All right, so I'm going to play a Bolton card. I'm perhaps not going to shock anybody by building an iron in Bolton, using one of the free coal that is there.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's going to cost me 7.
Point on your
So-
map or on your board. No, on your board, like what you're, the one that you're doing here. Thank you.
Yeah,
All
so it costs 7 and a coal,
Thank you.
but there's coal right there.
Right. So that's free coal.
It's free coal,
Best coal.
as we say.
Free coal, best
wait.
coal.
But that iron is just going to be chilling, isn't it?
No, it flows. Remember, iron,
Oh, iron is free.
Iron
that's right.
tele-
iron,
teleports.
iron travels by road.
Yeah,
and
that's
there were
right.
good turnpike roads at this time.
Correct.
Enough to move, not enough to move coal, but certainly enough to
Yes.
move iron-built things. Because remember, iron isn't iron ore or iron ingots in this game. It's machine parts.
Correct.
Made
And-
of iron.
And they're smaller, so they can travel by roads, opposed to coal, which is much more heavy
So go up to
and
zero.
need
That's
larger
automatically
quantities.
Or
So, to be clear, what they're talking about is the 4 iron that were here teleports over to the market, and he filled that for a total of $10.
I like it.
So he got the $10. This now flips, and when that flips, he's going to get his 3 income, and then he has a connection income and victory points at the end of the game.
And when
as
we
well.
sell, we use a
Another
card to
change.
sell, correct?
Yeah, it's an action. So
Okay.
Yep. It's any card. So.
Alrighty.
So that was action number 1.
Yep. Let's see. I think those are all looking pretty useful still. So I think I will spend this cotton mill card and develop. Spend 4 money.
Because it's only 2 cheap iron.
Yep.
And what are you developing?
I'm going to
say?
develop away my final level 1 cotton mill and one of my level 1 ports.
And if you notice on the ports, check that wrong one. Never mind, that's ships. Carry on. All right, transfer your money, please. Draw your cards. Get rid of your discards.
Total expenditures there, by the way, is 11 in case anybody's
Flip
counting.
it. Put the big bill on top is basically what I'm saying. You know what? We can fan these out.
Yes.
Yeah, we totally can.
Fanny.
I know it's a little bit more cumbersome,
But there's plenty of room.
Yep.
but at least this way people can see. There you go. Because it's such an important aspect
I'll
of this
colour up
game.
as well to help make it easier for
All
people
right,
to see
cool.
what's
That
going
works. There we go. All right. Shrey. And you drew your cards, right? Everyone should be at
I
8?
drew my cards.
All
I
right,
have
cool.
8. Yeah.
Good deal.
on. Yes, there is overbuilding in Lancashire.
I'm going to start. Oh, okay. I'm going to pick a card. How about this wonderful Barrow and Furnace card?
Hey, I feel like I've heard this before. Okay.
It's a terribly useful card. All right. I'm going to take a loan.
All right. We're just
full-
assuming
a full 30.
Yeah.
Because then I will use my Canal to put down a iron in
that's-
Manchester.
That's going to be a total of 5
$5.
and free.
Yeah, 5 and free. Can you put that in Manchester, please? $5. And the coal comes off
Yep.
and gets used, and then the iron will all get
Flow up.
Will flow up.
You get
And
6
that's
money
going to
back.
be a total of 6, so 2, 2, 1, 1.
So-
That will flip. That will get yellow 3 income.
And as well as this one, there's 4 more.
Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3. And then you'll notice the iron just flipped. I'm sorry, the coal just flipped as well. And that's going to be a total of 4 more income
Yep.
to get them. Now, the other thing I want to point out, I don't have this zoomed in, but once you start going positive, it's multiple steps on this. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, even though it's only 2 income there that y'all see.
Yeah,
All right, cool.
Obviously, why I took the loan first.
Right.
Yeah.
To get the single drops into, yeah.
So that was my turn.
All right, and only $5.
Not too bad.
And draw your cards, sir. It's the easiest thing to forget
Sure is.
to draw your cards. So I'm trying to help with that.
Is free iron a thing? Giving
It
iron
can
to
be.
everybody? People, that's a bad thing to do?
Well, I mean, it's relatively cheap right now, so I don't know what iron.
Oh, there's no coal over in Manchester.
Not anymore. And the other thing to keep in mind is, when you build iron and coal, you want it to flow into the market ideally because nobody owns those things.
Well, I could use it to develop for myself.
Yes, that is valid. You could build an ironworks and then have the free iron to develop. That is a fact, Jack. And by Jack, I mean Derek.
And I could put a cotton mill over and flip my own cotton mill, but it's only level 1. But I could build over later. That seems viable also. Let's see. Yeah, I probably want to flip over my own stuff and leave
Your own port.
and
Yep.
leave that leech to leech somebody else.
Well, there's definitely different ways of doing it. You can either try and build stuff so that you can flip your own. So you can't do that because you're already in there.
Sorry.
You can't do that
Yeah,
either
either.
because you're already in there.
Oh, it's the first level. First
But
round.
the other thing that people talk about is some people building cotton, some people building ports, and then they basically use each other's infrastructure,
To
and that
flip
allows
each
you to
other's,
build
yeah.
higher level
Yeah.
buildings
Yes.
that way.
It
But-
can work, but it's a risky business if you're the port side.
I am stuck.
Yes.
To be clear, because we're in the canal phase, you're only allowed to have one president. I know Derek knows this. I'm telling this
Yeah.
for everybody at home.
I know.
Yeah.
Every city can only have one industry tile per player. So in other words, like Shrey is down here in Manchester. Even though there are 3 open spots, he cannot build there until the rail phase. That restriction's removed during the rail phase, but during the canal phase, it is enforced. All right.
$2.
Yep.
So he's
$2.
developing away. Okay.
And I'll develop away 2 level cottons.
Very reasonable.
Okay. And go ahead and toss those off to the side
And-
further. There you go.
That makes things very interesting indeed.
And it's not unheard of. I'm not suggesting Derek do this necessarily. I'm just saying to do a double develop so
was
that you
thinking
go
that.
so that you go earlier in turn order. In this case, he would be second.
I would be second, yes. But
And the
second-
reason is because he's going to have to spend $4 and there's 5, so he would go second.
Yeah.
Because right now it's going to go Shrey, probably Derek, then Ken, then Martin the Elder.
That's right.
I'm just filling time, so while
Yeah.
you guys fill in space.
I understand.
This is so weird sitting on the end of the table, let me tell you. It is really weird.
I bet.
All right. Well, I think I'm going to play Manchester card,
Man, where has that card been all my life?
and I'm going to use it to develop. I'm serious.
What on earth?
So Manchester is the most lucrative
Oh,
place
God bless.
on the
God
board.
bless.
Not right now.
Fair.
At the moment, it's not that great. I mean, I guess I could put coal there, but I would like to develop out this before I even use coal. So,
Okay.
Uh,
I get it, man.
Okay.
You do what you
I-
need
I-
to do,
I-
dude.
I don't get it.
Don't listen to them.
I'm not listening to
Put
them.
the iron on the card, please.
I never listen to them.
What?
I'm going to go ahead and clean your iron while
Sure.
we're here.
you.
All right.
I'll take this one, and I'll take this one.
All right. There's the double develop, and there it is. So now we
As
take a look
predicted.
and draw the 2 cards, Derek.
Yep.
And go for it. Go ahead.
You good?
Yeah.
So we're moving here. We're moving here.
There we go,
Okay,
and
so-
then clear the money.
We
Yep.
gain our income, or I have to pay my 3
So he
loan.
pays 3.
Or in my case,
Red is a wash.
spin in place.
$2 each
Yep.
for them.
I'll let you use my port because I can't use it myself.
All right. So keep in mind, order is now a. We're going clockwise from Shrey. Everyone's at 8 cards. Just verifying. Just making
Yep.
sure. Okay. Cool. And also,
said.
if you're watching live, if you bump up the speed to 1.5 or so, it changes nothing, but it lowers the buffer time, so that the time you from the time you chat or you see us to the time you chat is lower. It can be reduced down to about 8 seconds. Otherwise, it's about 28 seconds.
All right. Okay, which card do I use? Let's see. I will use a card that looks like. I mean, I could just do that if I really wanted to.
I mean, you could.
Do you really want to?
Only the shadow knows.
I liked all the jeers when I used them. That Manchester card, that was good. I felt good. I felt good.
You were flaunting.
Yes, he
that
was.
You had more Manchester cards.
There's more than one of that
Yep.
card, so I'm not worried.
Must have.
I looked on the back of this and I saw that there was quite a few.
There are 4, in fact. By the way, I'm seeing that from the little play raid there.
So this is the point where I have to make a decision on like which direction do I go, and I wish I had
More information.
Yeah.
Well, 2 people are going into cotton.
Oh, I mean, I've already removed 2 of these.
That's true.
I mean, 4 people are going into cotton.
Yeah.
That's true. But Derek also went first.
Yeah.
Cotton away as well.
I'm just saying. I mean, iron and
I like presents, so
I mean,
I would do this
it
one also if I
requires
could.
cards that are used there.
bro, you play 2 cards as a wild.
Yeah.
I'm just saying you can.
I can. I'm not going to right now.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to develop with a. That's I'm trying to
A
figure out what
Manchester
card.
card.
Yeah. Manchester card. So I don't hate that card.
If I was a yellow player, I wouldn't have done that, obviously.
Yes. Yeah.
There's cards in here that I don't actually hate. What about this one?
Sorry to hear that.
Where is this? All right, we will use this card to develop a way for
And this appears to be 6 quid
£6
because that's $3 per iron.
these 2 ports.
Even if you have the
Okay.
Manchester card, you can't build the ironworks there.
He cannot.
I could overbuild myself. I would love.
He can.
I would love to have a Manchester card.
But there's no coal.
Eventually, the things will be
Yeah.
connected.
He's only, all he's got to do is build that canal and you got coal.
Yep.
So sure, I'll do that. Just for you, just to facilitate.
Well, no, just in order for yourself, right? Isn't
sure,
it? So
yeah.
what a faster way have you got of getting coal into Manchester?
And then I will. I don't want to do that though. It's interesting. I don't necessarily want to do that yet.
You don't want to do what?
Build a canal that just feeds into a different location to help other people.
The brinksmanship in this game is pretty entertaining for us viewers.
I'm increasingly feeling that berry coal mine was a mistake, but there we are.
Well, not if he puts the link there. Or you put the link there.
No, I'm going to do this. Strange. Here's a Lancaster card.
Okay.
I will put down this level 2. Things will get connected, right? I'm
Sure.
sure. Eventually. Or it'll get
mean-
used by someone.
When you say get connected, you mean you will connect things.
Well, both Derek and I are incentivized.
Connections will occur.
Yeah.
So I'll spend 7 on that.
There will be connections.
So to be clear, because it's 7 there and requires no iron or coal, that is now out on the board.
Yep.
It requires something to ship it. And then these go away.
I can't build over myself, though, right? With the iron works?
You can.
You
yeah.
can. Level 1, you can.
That
Well,
seems
no,
good.
you can always overbuild with it.
With a
on
higher level of your own.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Overbuilding
That's
someone
what I'm saying.
else's, that's a bit of a different.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. You can overbuild someone else's.
But
Yeah. with
only if there's no iron in the market.
Overbuilding somebody else's. You can overbuild your own
Yeah.
with
As
a
long as you
higher
have a higher
level if
level.
you want,
Yeah, that's
or to overbuild someone else's. There can't be.
Seems like a good move.
Okay, there we go.
I lose those 3 points, but I'm going to gain 5, so it's a loss of 1 point.
Well, you're going to gain 10.
Well, hold on.
You get 5 points this era and 5 points next era.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
show
even better.
show the cost.
All right,
Point.
it's going to be $7.
Point.
Point.
A point.
On your,
right
thank
here.
you.
And 1 coal.
And
so a
1
total
coal,
of
which is
9.
$2.
$2.
So a total of 9. The 4 iron, the level 1 iron on the board is going to disappear. So that gets yeeted
Yep.
into space.
Yep.
That comes out. 4 new iron goes
Yep.
onto it. but because there's room in the market,
Yep,
it will
so you'll
immediately
earn $10
teleport,
on that.
and he gets $10 cash.
10. So flip.
Spent 9, made 10. That seems
and
good.
Derek will get 3.
3 more income.
3 income.
And
Now
there
I
you go.
can. Now I'm in a place where I don't mind taking a loan. But why should I have plenty of money?
Good point.
You spent 13.
And he got his 3 income because his new iron flipped. Yeah.
13, and I could spend. And I guess I could put down 1 more rail, and that wouldn't be that expensive.
Canal.
Canal. There's only one place I can put it, with Leechmere on the other side of the table.
There's 2 places you could put it.
I would argue there's 2. There's 1. There's 2.
Oh, that's true. I can make a connection that other people then will use. But I would prefer people to make more coal, because I feel like coal makes the world go round in this game. So I will use this dead card effectively,
Making change.
Birkenhead, and I will build a rail for 3.
And build your canal.
Canal for 3.
Where's it going? Preston.
to Wigan.
Okay.
Wigan.
Huh, if only there were Wigan cards. All right, draw your 2 new cards, bring the money over.
I'll call her up.
Okay, thank you.
12.
I got you.
1 less.
Oh, yeah, even better. Good call.
All right. Well, I'm tired of hearing. Really, the only reason I'm doing this is because I'm tired of hearing Martin complain.
You're a good person.
And if anybody believes that,
So I'm going to spend 3
yeah.
to create a canal from Bolton to Bury. And then I'll spend.
Because he has a
Card.
presence in Bolton. Yes.
Yeah, or in Bury, yeah.
No, you had a presence
Yeah,
in Bolton
before,
to be
right.
able to build that, right?
Yeah, and I'm going to
14 and a
spend
coal.
14 and a coal, which is free. Thanks, Martin.
Yay.
To
to
build a
do
level
service.
2 cotton here.
And that was...
17.
So to be clear, he got the coal from here because it's connected. So that was free. And then he built that bad boy right there and gets his 2
Dear God,
cards.
give me some better cards.
You have
And
lots of
go
options.
ahead, Martin. I got it.
Okay.
So many
While
options,
you're
Martin.
thinking.
I am thinking.
Here.
Thank you. Trade you. Now, I know that Roxley didn't do it for this reason, but I appreciate the dead space over here to be able to do it on the board.
This is Mr. Cuddleton also. Did the artwork on this, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yep.
The artwork here is, I mean, people say the map is sort of dull and busy, but I find actually the fact that it's...
Wait. People say the artwork is dull?
Well, the map is dull and somewhat busy because
Dark.
of all the illustration, but I think actually the darkness and the low contrast of the board is valuable because it makes the things that you
pieces
put on
pop.
the board come out and pop.
100%.
Which I think is really important, and I think people
Absolutely.
miss the importance of that.
I mean, looking at Pittsburgh so much, it's interesting to see
Thank
this map
you.
now.
We got it. We got it.
Because it's like that area down the bottom, there's barely any houses. I'm sure there's lots of houses there now.
Oh, but that's not...
Chat freaking out on me.
Oh,
But
discarded.
would that do it? No, it wouldn't.
Gooserino says, don't compare the Strait of Hormuz and the Liverpool Ship Canal. One is an increasing lawless waterway under constant threat of piracy, and the other is the Strait of Hormuz. I've missed you, Gooserino.
Yep.
We all have.
Yeah.
So we've got 2 things, they're not connected up, and they'll take a bit of effort. They're two steps away from being connected up because you can't go this way because
Maybe you should
there's
make some
no
canals.
canal's there.
Yeah, you could do 2
Yeah.
of those. You could do this one and that one if you
Yeah.
wanted to.
That would make all of us happy.
I know
could.
Martin loves to build canals.
From what I've
Indeed, I
heard.
do, yeah.
Hey, what's up, Zizzo?
And no, but also you would go first, which you like even more.
Which is also true, but I can't build these 2 canals anyway because I'm here.
Well, you could build.
That
Well,
one.
you
So
can
I'd
build
have to go-
2/3 of it.
I could go that way, but not far enough up to do what I was toying with doing otherwise.
We'll be streaming your city's game here in about 2 to 3 weeks.
I strongly approve of building those 2 canals if it were of interest.
I think we all feel the same.
Yeah, I bet you would be.
I mean, you're going to get to go first if you do it. So.
Yeah. The first
That's
is.
true. Doesn't necessarily help me much, but yeah, it would allow me to go first. Yeah.
Ken, you drew your cards, right? You're
I
good?
have 8. Yeah, I'm all
cool.
set.
Good.
Well, he wants to do a sell action because he has now 2 ports to.
Well, I might do a sell action. I'm not sure about that. I've only got 1 cotton mill to sell, and it always feels a bit icky doing a sell action and only flipping 1 cotton mill. On the other hand, and I wouldn't be using your ports. I'd be
Icky,
using
he
the
says.
distant.
Or the distant market, right? Which is,
I would doubtless, because it's got a long way to drop before it hits the dead zone, and I get a little extra income boost, and I'm using it up from other people.
Note that even though he's not connected to any of the areas, because the ports have those arrows on them, he can still use them for the distant market. Yeah.
So that's certainly one of the things I'm considering. I would love to build a second cotton mill and flip that at the same time, but I can't see how I can do that.
you can't.
From my position.
No.
Even given a double move, which I might be able to pull off.
A double move meaning
Well, if I built a canal, for instance.
Double network, yeah.
then go first the next round and be able
You
to
still
do
couldn't
that.
do it now.
But I still can't pull it off, which is very frustrating because that would be really quite nice to be able to do that.
Sounds like your cards are about as good as mine.
No, but they're pretty
don't think-
reasonable. It's just there's not many places they can go, right?
I don't think there's a way to do it even with any cards.
Because of where I am and all
With
the rest
4
of it.
actions, you can't do
He
it?
needs 5.
He needs 5.
He also
Yeah.
wants to
So here, just to, if I may,
Yep,
and
sure,
if I'm
go ahead.
wrong, Canal, go first.
Right.
Then build Canal. He can't ship.
Sure.
That's the 5th action.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, if you go the other way, Canal.
Yeah, but
same problem.
same
Yes.
issue,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
yeah.
actually, no, he has to go through there, so it's
It's actually
long.
father.
So
Right,
whatever I do, it's kind of
Yep.
skew-if on that front. So given that, I'm pretty sure one thing I do want to do. I've got to figure out which card I'm going to sacrifice to do it.
And that's the argument spot that there is room in somebody's collection, I would argue, for all 4 of the brass derivatives. You'll see this when within the next 2 weeks, you'll see all 4 of them. You'll see Lancashire, you'll see Birmingham, you'll see Age of Industry, and then you'll see Pittsburgh that we're going to be doing. They're Age of Steam. They're MacGuffins on the same core mechanism, but they are very much their own animals, and they're all really, really good.
Yeah. Well, I am going to develop. I'm going to put a cotton card down because I've got enough towns that will get me to cotton.
That's going to be 4
Spend
quid.
4 quid, and I'm going to develop away the remaining 2 level 2 cottons.
He has
Okay.
good cards.
Reasonable.
That is a relatively easy choice, given that I can't do anything really flashy and clever. The next one is the trickier choice. Is a tricky one because really, whatever, I've not got a great line of possibilities here. I'm now going to need iron and coal to build cotton mill, which is not necessarily a huge problem, but it does mean that it's going to be a big spend. I'm wondering whether I should flip that mill anyway, given where I'm going. Then I'll go first and just suck up the fact that I can't do any more. I think I am. So I'm going to sell this puppy.
All right, so a moment. So he's flipping that, selling it to the foreign market.
To the distant market over here.
Distant. Hold on. Let me get there. So he's
distant.
going to be getting 4 income
Yeah.
for
And-
that.
Plus a little bit more. Yeah.
Yep. Give me 1 second here, there, and let's get over to the foreign market. There you go. Go for it. Flip it.
Okay, so the distant market, the way this works is we flip this over here, and it will tell me how many things it will go down. It goes down 2, 1, 2. So that means that's good. I'm selling. I'm also getting a +2 on my sell. So 2 + 4 is 6.
6
1,
income.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is nice. That's why I want to do it
bad.
now. And by the way, if it hits X, the sale ends and you don't get to sell. So that's the risk you take of pushing it down that far.
On that note, if you tried to do the foreign market, distant market, and you failed, but there is a port available, can you then say, hey, once you've made the decision to flip that tile, Shrey, you cannot choose to use a port. You can't
Well,
go
we both have
backwards.
ports,
on
so
it.
we're not
Well and
worried.
truly
You
stuffed.
need a card.
And you
And I
need a card to
I
ship.
think I'm going to drop the Colton card.
All right, and
Okay.
there is the last 2 cards that we will be drawing.
All right. So now those will go there. We got
Martin
turn
is a
order.
clear first place.
Yep, with $4.
I am last.
And
There.
Derek's next.
And then like this.
Yep, right?
Yep.
There we
Yeah,
go.
12,
Yep,
yeah.
and then clear the money.
I'll take
Get
my
your income.
income.
Oh, Ken, get your
Still zero.
$2 for not Derek and 3 for Derek. Now, the reason, if you take a look, actually, oh, it's up here. There you go. You look at the deck here. There are 4 cards that are tucked underneath the Stevenson rocket, and that's because it's 1 per player. In the coal phase, in the canal phase, there is 1 less set of actions, so that's why that's there. There will be 8 cards underneath this for the next phase, But now everyone plays 2 more turns because until their hands are empty, everyone's at 8 cards now.
Right.
So we go Martin, Derek, Shrey, Ken. All right.
And in reply to Andy Burgess, no, having a Manchester card would not help me. I cannot build a cotton mill in Manchester because there's no coal.
Yeah.
I can't do it without building that first.
Which you
to bring
should.
the coal in, which I could, but I'm not doing it. But
And to
I
be
couldn't
clear-
do that in one and
But there's coal
still
right there.
go first.
There's coal right there, Martin.
Yes. And then in the second problem, I can't build the canal here from Wigan to Bolton because it's rail only.
Yeah.
So there was no way I could do that in 4.
Yes.
Even with a Manchester card.
This is the really tricky part. Yeah.
Yeah, and he to get to that coal comes from here.
Yeah.
It stops right here.
Or
There's
here.
no connection into that, or it goes there.
But you have to go all
again,
the way
there's
around.
no
Or here.
connection that way. Right. You get the idea.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Martin?
So now
have a
what do
good
I
night,
do?
David.
Show us more. Show us more of your.
Well, I'm going to play a Manchester card
Aha.
and build a canal.
Okay.
Finally build that Bury Manchester Canal.
Very nice.
Another
that will
Manchester
cost me-
card not used to build.
yeah, used for.
Wow.
And Shrey dies a little inside.
The reason for that is to play a Manchester card.
Well,
Now he's just flaunting it.
Now I'm just flaunting
the rich
it.
get richer.
Right.
And I am going to spend 16 plus 2 for the coal.
No,
to
gold's
build-
free.
The coal's free, but the iron
Oh,
is
so
free.
the iron is 3. So it's a 3 for the iron. Take the coal from the coal.
So to be clear, he spent 16 for this.
Yep.
Plus the coal and iron. The coal is free, 3 for the iron.
Yes.
There you go. And that bad boy is going down there.
Goodness.
Yep. And that's a Manchester there. That will flip that coal, giving me a further 4 income, which is nice.
You were
yep.
blue. Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's kind of a
And I won't be going first.
good. That feels pretty confident. All right. And draw your no cards. Okay, done. All right. Derek, you're up.
You just coloring that up, Martin?
Yes.
Yeah.
Colouring it up to make it easier for everyone to see what's.
It sounds like a bad thing to put rail down. I mean, to put a boat down, but it seems like it's the only way for me to flip my.
Put canals down?
Yeah, I have to put a canal
So,
down to
I think.
flip my port.
I mean,
Actually, that's a good point.
yeah.
So,
Not so bad.
so the coal was here, right?
Yep.
There's a connection there.
Yeah, he
Oh,
could.
that's true.
Yeah, you
There's
could
a
have built.
connection
He could have built
there.
in Manchester.
Yeah, that was the trivial issue though.
Yeah,
you
but that
could have
wasn't-
built in
yeah,
either
I
of these, and that
understand.
wasn't
That
such a big
problem.
deal.
I
Yeah.
No, you're quite right. You're quite right. And I was looking at that. Actually, I didn't need to build that canal. just there.
That's the only point.
That was
that I
that was
making.
a foolish.
Yes.
That was a foolish move.
Yep,
In fact.
yep,
There was
yep,
no
yep.
point building that canal. That was me being stupid. Well done.
Yeah, so it is only 2 to get the connection going.
Yeah.
So I will,
Oh dear.
I will
Sorry,
build-
Andy, for disagreeing with you on there. You were quite right. I could have
Yep.
done that.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Warrington and what? What's the name of that place? Warrington,
Warrington and Runcorn.
Runcombe.
and,
Runcorn.
I'm going to build
A level
cotton
2.
mill,
Yeah.
And that's going to be a total of 14 plus a coal.
which is 2.
16. Yep.
So that's 16, 19 all day. And done. 10. Yep, thank you. Nope. There you go. You got it. And take your discards, Derek. Mm-hmm. Shrey?
Yeah, and I'm looking for options, and I'm not seeing them. So 22 and 19.
Yeah, he's looking at that. Yes, sir. I guess I could, now that we're displaying those, do it like so. There we go.
Running low on the cash.
Well, you're the only one that hasn't taken a loan, I think.
I don't know if I need to. I think I can do a few more things. But
Good.
having money at the beginning of next round seems to be good.
It'll be worth link points, Martin.
Right. It will get me a few link points.
Yes. All right.
I will console myself with that. That was so stupid.
It happens.
Yep.
I was surprised that you went there. Because
Yeah,
I was,
you were quite right to be surprised. It was a stupid move. So maybe you shouldn't have been so surprised. You've been playing with me enough.
What's up, Shrey? What
I
are we
don't know.
doing?
The last few games,
I'm
you've
trying to figure out.
kick butt.
So what are we thinking? What do
Well, so I'm my cards are not working out in the way that I need them to work out.
you can play two
You
for
mean
a
you
while.
were playing brass?
There has been some games that you've
So if I do that instead, build over there.
you fought your way out of that paper bag.
And I still need to develop away stuff.
Some stuff.
But
It's quite expensive.
iron is expensive.
Yeah, that would be a $7 develop right now currently.
Right. And I would love to be able to,
Canal into Blackburn.
build some iron, but
You could Canal into Blackburn and build some iron there.
canal into Blackburn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Oh, I suppose
You
can't do
cannot.
that.
I thought about it, but it doesn't work that way. The boats can't go on.
Yeah,
rails.
the limiting factor, you could overbuild your iron.
Yes.
With a double action, yes. But I can't because I have no coal.
You can get coal from the market.
Not if I'm
No,
building-
he cannot.
if I'm
Not
building.
there.
Not
he
for
can't.
there.
Nope.
Yeah. You could build a link and then get coal from the market.
But that would require double building iron, which is so. If I had a card, if I had a Manchester card, for example,
Yeah, I know.
There's one left.
Shrey, I'm right there with you, buddy.
yeah,
Well, whoever has it has it.
it might be in here.
Martin.
Yeah, it's amazing that the cards are just
Cards are
Killing me.
like that in this game.
killing me right now.
Yeah.
It's one
So
of the things I like about it. The cards just add just that right amount of randomness to the situation where you're forced to be, how the hell do I make lemonade in this game? And
Yep.
that's- I mean, it's frustrating, but it's a good form of frustration because you have to try and figure out, is there some way I can make this work?
I don't know.
Somebody said earlier that I get the appeal of Birmingham and it's a great game, but sometimes the tightness on this works your brain in a different way. And it's so tight and it's so just razor's edge that sometimes that is better. Depends on your mood,
I like
honestly.
this. It's really nice.
It's really good. It is.
yeah, it is.
I forgot how good this version is.
Quad Party says, no, just draw a wild. Oh. Sorry,
Yeah, that's
wrong
another
game.
thing.
And the 4-move sell could not have happened still because
Yeah,
I couldn't. I wasn't present in Manchester.
Right.
So even if I built the cotton mill in Manchester to begin, I wouldn't go first.
Yeah. All good.
okay. I will use this to develop. I gotta do it.
Okay.
It's just
Yeah.
$7.
Yep.
Remove this, and now as it gets a reasonable question, do I remove one of these? There's 3 of these, right? Yeah, there's 3 of these. Or do I remove this and see about maybe being port person?
I mean, right now it's just you. As of right now, it looks like it's just you and Derek,
I'll
and
remove
mostly
that.
you. All right.
Yeah.
That is action number 1.
I need to.
Action number 2
I need
will
to flip and
be
overbuild.
let's spend this Stockport card
Okay.
Okay.
and thank you. And
What one are we building?
$3. I mean, I can't.
Sounds
I
like
can't
a
build any of
canal.
those. Yeah, a canal. And that would put me at how much money is that? 10?
That appears to be a dime.
So I'll go early-ish in turn order, maybe first. I need things to get connected,
Sure.
but that's just helping Ken. Fine, I'll do it. No, but I need. See, the thing is, I need other things to happen. No, I need other things to happen also. Like, wait,
Discards. Sorry.
That's over here.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
I can put them back in my hand. But,
Yeah, I'd prefer you not. And
yeah.
there we go. All right. Ken, what you got?
Oh.
The world is now connected, by the way.
Now, wouldn't those Wigan cards be nice?
They'd be great. I'm very
actually,
into
I
it.
I should have held on to them, shouldn't I? I just thought my other cards were better, but actually... the
Remember,
ones are
you
pretty
can
nice.
use 2 cards as a wild. I'm not saying you should. I'm saying
Yeah,
it's
no,
an
I'm
option.
aware. I'm aware I can. Yeah.
Hey, if y'all are enjoying the stream, please consider subscribing, giving it a like, interact with us in chat, or if you're watching after the fact, leave a comment. Helps the channel. Consider supporting the show. As it says right over there, patreon.com/HCHQ. Certainly helps.
All right, I'm going to spend 9.
Okay, what are we building?
No, we're developing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So to be clear, it is $4 for the last iron and then the printed 5. Okay.
Yep. Go ahead and use Colne. My
Okay.
dreams of being able to build there are not going to come true in this.
You and me both.
We'll develop away our final port and one of our level 2 cotton mills.
Okay.
And then we'll take a loan with our second action.
All right. What card are we playing for the loan, sir?
Who knows?
Right. He's like here and back 3. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3.
Kind of, sort of, doesn't matter, but we'll go ahead and play Liverpool.
Okay. And so looking before you clear that here.
Oh, yeah.
So it looks like 9. So first, second, third, not first. There we go.
Yep.
Take your income, or pay your.
So Ken, you owe 3. Shrey gets 2. Derek gets 3. Martin gets 4.
Suspect Martin's taking a loan as one of his actions this time.
Take a nickel, Martin. There we go.
Yep, there's a very good chance I'll be
then-
doing a loan, yes.
Then Ken's up first.
Yeah.
You could build 2
I-
canals, Martin.
He could.
Have a couple of things going on here.
We'll see.
One is that I'm going to spend 2 cards for 1 action.
Okay.
It's going to be a good one then.
And the other is that I'm going to use it for an overbuild.
All right.
Oh, you're overbuilding me.
Yeah, I am. I could overbuild Derek, but
You
I
wanna
actually
be-
think being in Manchester
Oh,
is
yes.
the start of the next
Yeah, no,
era.
So to be
better.
clear, there is
So-
no iron in the market, so now
Right.
he can overbuild that one, so that
Yeah.
gets yeeted.
No, I'll take the yeet.
Yes, there you go.
Instead of overbuilding yourself. Oh, because you want presents
Yeah.
Yeah,
and points.
that makes sense.
So it costs 9 plus a coal, so 12 total money.
Take one of the coal off, Derek, for me, please.
Oh, I put it on the card, but it's only 1 action.
Yep. And that will
5.
This will spring into the market immediately for 16 money.
Seems good.
Yeah, not bad.
Very good.
That's-
And 2 income bumps, which is, I've seen worse.
There you go.
Did you take your 16 money?
I did not.
God. He's dripping in it.
Yep.
The hilarious thing about that is I actually generally don't mind getting yeeted out of Manchester because now I can build in Manchester.
Well, you're welcome, I guess.
Right? It's a team game. Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
didn't want to have to use. I was considering using double action 2 to overbuild myself,
Okay.
just to be there.
Yeah.
But now I don't have to do that.
That's, well, I mean, there's that.
The other thing that was actually last turn, the decision was, do I build the canal in where I built it, or over like here or here to build a cotton mill in one
Sure,
of those.
right.
Hey, but
Right.
now I don't need
Now
to.
you don't need to. There you
I
go.
should build a cotton mill in Manchester. Good thing I have a cotton mill card. It's going to cost me 17.
Oh, you do
So
have
it's-
presents, of course. Yeah.
It is 14 plus the coal.
Yep, 14 plus the coal. So 17. Now the question is, do I sell now?
There is the foreign market, distant market.
We use all our cards, right? So we'd still
Yes.
have
So I have
Yeah.
6 actions.
Yeah, I do have 4 more actions after this. Oh, sorry, yeah. The question is, do I sell now, or do I just, or do I try to get more done?
Yep. 6 actions.
Yeah.
3 turns.
Yeah, I have 5 left. So 1, 2, 3. Ken spent 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just not. I just don't have enough time to do really what I want to do.
Y'all enjoying the stream? Everybody at home?
So I will. Pity I don't have that. I don't have that either. So I think.
Ken.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Even though I keep forgetting to drink it.
You can keep that same bag.
Okay.
As long as it
I got
doesn't,
you.
you know.
I got you. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I got to turn the water around anyways again.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I will build another link. All right, or do I take a loan? I'm gonna build a link. I think. Yeah, link. Okay. $3 with a card.
Where,
with
pray tell?
this Rochdale card, which at some point I was thinking, yeah, maybe that'll be good. But no.
No, it was for building a link.
Can you send that to Oldham?
Sure.
All right, that is me. So that is
That is
grand
him.
total of 20. Martin, I guess good.
5. $12.
Oh,
Wow.
see that on the rebound?
Yeah.
That was
Nice.
pretty cool.
This will be fun. Let's use this Manchester card.
To build in
Build
Manchester?
coal. Building coal.
Yeah, I'm building coal.
Yeah, man.
If I could have built coal, I probably would have built coal.
Well, I thought maybe I was gonna build, but I'm $3 short.
Yep, $7.
So I make it cheaper, and then I could do it myself. All right, so $7.
Yep, and you're going to get 8 back from the market.
Mm-hmm.
Because it will go in immediately. You're connected. It'll flip immediately. You'll receive 7 income bumps.
7 income bumps for purple.
Yep.
Nice.
Do I take a loan? Let's see. I have $13. $13 is not enough for what else I want to do, but I could put another coal out if I wanted to and fill up the market with coal, give me presents in more than one location, which might be helpful in the next era.
Just having, if especially if you've got access to coal that other people don't have access to, it's huge in the next era.
Yeah. It is very nice.
I mean, but everybody's there. We have the United colors of Manchester over there right now.
Gotcha.
So,
Yeah,
Manchester
true.
is full.
and it doesn't give me that much because I'll spend 7 and then I'll only get back $4. So the exchange isn't that great. So
Fair
I think
enough.
taking a loan might be the best bet at this juncture. That would also make me first. So I'll do that,
Taking a loan. 1, 2, 3.
and I'll use my Liverpool card. All these great football teams. Thank you. There you go. Make it so.
Martin?
Okay, so that's worked out okay for me. So I'll use a completely useless Preston card to take a loan. 1, 2, 3. And then, which card? think I'll discard a port card and build a canal.
To
A canal.
Canal.
where can you build?
Stockport, perhaps?
Stockport.
Okay, sure.
Stockport needs it's a Stockport viaduct, not the aqueduct, I guess.
I guess we know what he has in his hand.
And that, of course, puts me first in turn order.
All right, so we got first, second, fourth, third.
Yes, it's a complete reversal, in
Your
fact.
income.
Almost.
Almost, yeah, quite right, almost. I should be able to count by now. And everybody take their income, which
Yes.
for me is a whole quid.
Ken pays
Minus
one.
one.
Martin gets the 1, 2, and 4, respectively.
Okay, why would I go to Stockport, you might wonder? Well, the
I-
answer would be
I wouldn't
have a
wonder.
Stockport card. I
Shocking.
can build a mill in Stockport.
Or both of them.
So that's going to cost him a total of 16 plus 1 and 1, which is another 4. Sounds like 20 all day.
20 all day.
Okay.
And that was my first action.
And we know what the second action is going to be.
You do you? Pray tell, what do you think my second action's going to be?
Mill and Bolton.
It's a sell. Yes,
Yeah.
it's a sell. I definitely want to sell.
Somewhat
Well, the
disappointing.
first sell can go to the distant market because I'm going to be safe. Because the
Sure.
biggest drop is 4, is it, or 3? 1, 2, 3, doesn't matter. Either way, I'm going to be able to do a sell. With
So
this
which
or not.
one are you doing? Just to be clear.
It doesn't theoretically doesn't matter both level 3s. I'll do Stockport first.
Okay, so
I'll
that
flip
flips.
that, and we have a 0-point drop.
Wow.
So you get 3 income?
3
5.
income.
5?
Yep.
5, yeah,
5,
5,
yes,
thank you.
quite
Thanks,
right.
5.
5 from 12 to 17.
Now I can do the second on the distant market on the same logic then.
Yep.
So that will be 5 plus.
Whoa, oops.
Okay,
Grace,
right.
1, 2, 3, 4. 5 plus 0.
5
And
more.
other people can try the distant market, but they may
this
regret
is
it.
this is per
So
sale.
you get 3 more.
Yeah, 3 more.
Oh, this is per sale. It's not. I can sell 2 to the same location.
No, you can only sell 1 to
Each location.
port.
Yeah. Yep.
Same as Age of Industry. So that was my turn, and I was very pleased about that because I opened up a double cotton mill sale, which I'm very happy with in the penultimate turn.
Interesting.
All right.
Interesting.
So that's very nice.
Okay. So then I think I might. I had
Martin?
other plans,
You have this back here for you.
but I think I need to flip this one, and then I could build over it. I'm guessing the same as other stuff. If it's a level 1, I could get rid of it, make it a level 2.
Yeah, or you could just wait till the end, score your points, and then it'll go away and you can rebuild there next time.
2 points? Nah, I don't care about that.
All right, man.
All right, so let's use this Burnley card,
Yep. To sell?
and I will sell to my port over here.
Uh-huh.
4, 7. 7 income bumps.
And
And then
I'll use my Lancaster card. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I should use my Liverpool card and develop for 6. And I'll get rid of this first. I have to get rid of that. And let's do this ship thing. See how that goes.
You develop which things? The ship and the what?
The ship and my level
Your
1 port.
Okay.
Put these back, and $6 whole dollars, or quid bucks.
6 quid.
Quid
Quid,
bucks.
definitely quid.
I'm in the interesting spot here. No,
All
I
the
still think
tea
this is
is
the right thing to do.
made
I
for
could sort of
everybody,
mess around with Shrey a little bit.
Do, please.
Well,
it, is
so I could-
it is your nature to mess around with people. And
I could
Edward is not here to, for you to mess
I
around
could
with.
flip Shrey's port,
Yep.
right? Which would put him in the situation of like either needing to gamble here or figure out a way to build another port, which maybe he has a way to do, but maybe not. But I actually think for the long-term health of my game, it makes the most sense for me to build a port of my own
And where's that?
in Warrington.
Warrington.
Yeah.
Right, because it'll give you presence there.
Yeah. And then sell with my second action and flip both of those.
So using the port for the first time.
7, is it?
7.
Oh, that's kind of irritating.
So using this port to sell that cotton, so he got to
Yep.
flip them both.
That was irritating?
As opposed to using the form.
I wanted to build a
Distant
one-turn
market.
rocker.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
So you had a port you wanted to build.
Yes.
that's a shame.
How are you
Had
going
a
to use
port
them?
card.
How are you going to use them both?
What do you mean use them both?
Well,
He
you
was
got
going
to
to build
port up
another cotton
there.
mill.
Yeah, I was going to build.
You can
Oh,
build
I
more
see.
cotton mills.
All
I
right,
had
okay.
plans. I had plans.
Well,
You had
cool.
dreams, you had hopes.
Then I did mess with you.
So right. What do I do? I do something else? I guess is a question. Do I
So-
just ship the one
No,
thing?
go ahead. Just while you're thinking, so you'll notice that the level 1 ship there has a lock symbol. It has to be developed away. It cannot be built, as Christopher alluded to
And-
in chat.
the level 1, the real level 1,
Has
can
to
only
be-
be built in the
So that has to
Canal
be developed
era.
away also.
So in effect, we're all going to have to develop all 4 should we want to build the level 2s.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you either develop, build it during the canal phase,
Yeah.
or develop.
Yeah, there's a strategy to getting into
Yep.
shipyards in the Canal era, but I've never been able to make it work for myself. I think you have to be a better player than I am to get it to go.
Well, you have to concentrate on it, right?
Yeah, I think things have to break for you, right, with the coal and iron markets too. Like if there's free coal and iron, it's a lot cheaper to make it work. So
Free is always good, I guess.
yeah,
Not with these guys. You're not getting free stuff.
but like I think there's only one ship on the board in the first era.
In the first
Oh,
era.
yeah, right. I was going to say
Liverpool,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
right there.
So that it's just generally a tricky.
Yeah, you actually have to
And
work towards it.
even when rail comes, you've only got Birkenhead and Barrow to.
Yeah.
So you've not got a lot of spots to work with ships.
And you have to sell ships just like you have to sell cotton, do you?
I don't think so. I think
No.
ships
Oh,
just flip.
come
don't they?
flipped.
They come
Okay.
flipped, I think.
I looked it up because I was
Okay,
I was
yeah.
unsure.
I don't think I've ever built a ship in Lancashire. So
Yeah.
sometime I should give it a try, I guess.
All the
but-
teachers were glossing over it, so I was like, "What? Wait a second."
Yeah.
Right.
Ships are tricky.
I don't think there's a way for me to make sure I go first in the next turn, considering you spent 6 and 7.
You won't go last.
No, I'm not going to go last. Well, I could if I really tried, but I'm not going to. I think what I do is wish that I could build iron, really.
I think we all are thinking that right now.
So, all right, I will use this Oldham card. So, yeah, building another cotton mill would be nice, so I could fill 2 of them.
Sure.
But I don't think it's actually going to happen. Because I'd have to build another port somewhere, and I could, but it would take all 4 my actions, and I don't to link, port, loan, cotton mill. I couldn't even do it.
Yeah.
There's not enough actions. So I could actually go first if I took a loan and sold, rather than building my.
Have a good night, Jakob. And yeah, ships flip automatically.
Should maybe.
It's
take a loan
nice
first.
if you can get them out. It's just in Lancashire, it's tricky to make it work.
I like that they're on the board like this.
No, I'm not going to do. I will.
Ready
I
to
will take a loan first.
Back 3.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, and you know what? That actually, hold on. Let's 1, 2. You were
I
here,
was at
right?
14. Yeah.
Let me show you all this. When you take a loan, you drop to the top of the next number. So it goes 1, skipping that, 2, skipping that, and then hence why people are always taking loans first and, then doing
I
their
will.
action.
And then I will. Hey, look! I had this Elmslie report that I was going to try to make happen, but didn't. To sell.
All right. So flipping that.
You sold that.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's
It's like 3,
3 and 4, 7. So I go to 16.
Yep.
All right. I spend no money. So that's fine.
And get rid of the cards. And spent no money. I feel pretty confident he's going to go first.
Sounds right.
So looking at turn order, a moment here. So we're looking at yellow, purple, red,
White.
Yep.
bluish.
Blue. Yeah.
Blue, grey, whatever.
Right.
Okay, and some income for people.
Yeah. So
I took mine already.
Derek gets 8.
We'll put in 2.
Martin gets a nickel, and then 3 for the other 2.
All right. Now I will play this Oldham card.
Okay.
Spend $7 to put this over there.
Wrong one. There you go.
Okay.
It will flip immediately.
Yes, it will. You get 5 money.
So I spend 7 to do this.
And the 3 is immediately going to refill. He gets a nickel.
7. I get 5.
Yes.
Okay.
For that. And at flip, you got your income.
And 7 bumps to 23.
There we go. That's action number 1.
Second action is what could I possibly do that would be useful? I don't see anything interesting.
Take a loan.
Yeah, maybe I should take the loan first. What was I at? I was at 16.
So you go 1.
1, 2, 3, and then I'll be at 17. Rather than so let's say, can I say I take the loan first?
Yes.
So I was at 16 when I took the loan. So I would have been back to 1, 2, 3.
And then
1,
get
2, 3, you'd be at 18 if you take it now.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, you're right.
It's one of those rare cases
Yes.
where it is actually.
There you
your
go.
way
There,
around.
so there's a whole lot of discussion about that. You would go back 3. You were originally at
I was originally at 16.
16. 1, 2, 3, gain 7. So there you go. There's a case.
That
there
is-
you go.
that is very edge
on
case, yeah.
why sometimes you take the loan second. It's rare, but there you go. There's your 7. All right, discards, and you're done.
I'm done.
for rail. Okay.
Thank you for making it cheaper. I'm going to build this port. I'm going to build it right here, push myself out, lose 3 points.
Interesting. You got it. You got 10 pieces of ship.
And
Seven.
that's going to cost me 7 plus 1,
I don't see anything to.
8.
Why would it be?
Oh,
+1?
sorry. I keep thinking I have to pay coal.
Yeah, not for that particular thing.
Yep. There we go. And then the...
Yeah, I'm not sure.
What?
What
What?
are you doing?
Why are you doing this?
Why am I doing this? So I have presents at the top of the map. At
But
the
you
second.
sacrifice points.
It's only 3 points.
Yeah, that's true. It's only 3 points.
I'm fine with that.
And you've
Okay.
got presents here.
I would like presents everywhere.
Okay, I'm not going to argue.
I don't know about the overbuilding thing. That's something I
Right.
haven't really.
Okay.
But I don't think you can overbuild my port.
No.
No.
So,
That is
No, it's only iron and coal if the respective market's empty.
and I think I'm going to build a cotton mill right here. And that will be 14,
And a coal.
and 1, so,
So
15
15.
total. Yep.
15 total.
No need to make change.
And that will be 22. So I'll be going last, going into the rail.
Likely, yes.
Yep. I'm not worried.
I'll take the cards.
Oh, yes. There you go.
All right, fine, quad, whatever. But okay.
Okay. So, I think we've arrived at a space where I can talk out loud.
Okay.
It really matters for me to go before Derek.
Kill it. Okay.
Because Derek and I are the only ones who have access to this, which means we're the only ones that will have access to coal near to Manchester at the start of
Right.
the next go,
Yes.
right? So whatever I do, I cannot
Outspend Derek.
outspend Derek.
Right. So 22 all day.
That's right.
So your limit is 21.
So I'm going to be
that you-
taking
right.
the loan for sure with one of my actions.
Okay.
Martin, can I get that stack of 10s? Thanks.
And Martin, what are you going to do? Just tell me what you'll do. That'll help me to understand.
What he should do.
Oh, I'm going to build a canal to Liverpool and build a shipyard there.
What cards do you have?
I'm too lazy to pick them up and have a look. Sorry.
Blurg. All right.
I'm
well, I will.
Actually, the cards I have don't really matter very much. Well, slightly maybe. Maybe. One possible planner, maybe.
Yeah, see, that's, so that's still, yeah.
Remember, the other thing I will point out, Ken, is starting in rail, you can double rail.
Oh, I know, buddy.
He's taking that into account. He's planning
Topmost in my thoughts.
Back
So
up.
I have an interesting play, but I'm afraid it might be a little bit too cute.
Oh, be cute. We like cute. Come on, thread the needle, bro.
Ken is already cute.
They'll build in Wigan? No.
So I'm going to take a loan.
Right. Okay. So back
No
3.
shock.
1, 2, 3. Which this is pretty standard. Taking a loan towards the end.
All right, I'll go ahead and show. So I could build coal in Blackburn,
Blackburn, yeah.
which would give me access to 3 free coal at the start of next turn.
Sure, yeah.
And
It would
Blackburn is
also
where?
give
Thank you.
some other people access to it, because when you make a link, you can use the coal at the other end of the link.
I'm excited.
And I don't want to do that.
Ah,
So I'm going to take another loan and spend 0.
Wow.
So move me back 3 more.
3 more. Okay.
Okay, so that was very interesting.
Martin?
So my first move would be to use the useless warrant on Ronkonkard to take a loan.
Yep, I know this is coming. 1, 2, 3.
$30, please.
wow, you've used all the 10s.
Yes.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Ken's got all the 10s.
And then my other card is a Blackburn card, with which I will take another loan. But had you built Blackburn,
Of course.
then I would have still I might have still taken another loan, because I would then be able to build into Blackburn and out again.
Yeah,
And
of
in
course.
fact, had you not been configuring that Blackburn, I would have considered, and you would spent more than 7.
Yeah.
I would have gone for Blackburn, because
Sure.
I would be ahead of Shrey. I wouldn't be worried about being behind Shrey in turn order.
Right.
But I didn't want it, then I could have gone from Blackburn.
Your
out.
cards.
Oh, sure.
And also, for those wondering, we had a coal card, we had a Burnley, a Liverpool, and a port card. That were.
I'm going to go ahead and put in 3 for
I
my.
put in my 1.
Yep.
Yep.
So get your income. We can fix those. So put in your 3, put in your 1. Shrey, get your $4. Derek, take your 8. So now we are going to score Canal links.
Well, turn order. Yeah, shall we do turn order?
Sure.
So Ken will go first, I will go second, then Shrey, then Derek.
Yep.
I'm glad. I spent all my money, expected to be last. Let's see how you guys give me all my links so I can take advantage of them.
Oh, we'll be going gangbusters after links.
Oh, yeah.
So that,
Oh
I'm
yeah.
sure.
So
I'm
first
excited.
things first, score Canal links. Do it in play. Do it here. We'll go red first. Go for it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Show your work. No, come on.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you. Okay. So 4 points for.
And so for those
red.
who are familiar with Birmingham, 1, 2, 3, 4, all industries are 1 link point in Lancashire. The idea of different link points to different industries really only came up in Birmingham.
All right. So now we'll do blue.
Blue. So my useless canal is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, that's not so bad, is it?
No.
And then 6, and then I have number 4 is 10, 11 total.
And take your links off, please.
Seems
So
good.
I'm not happy. I'm not unhappy with how
No,
that
your
useless
score
canal
in the
worked
first
out.
round is really good.
Yeah. All right. Next, yellow.
So 3 times this is 12 is 3.
Yep.
So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Yep.
And the other one isn't flipped, so he doesn't get the points. So 17.
Wow.
And finally, Burple.
So we have 3 for this one. And then this one is 2.
5,
And then 2 more.
7. 7 all day.
7 all day.
All right. Score their flipped industry tiles.
Starting from the bottom as usual. So starting with
right.
Ken.
So I've got 7, 11, 16, 21.
21 plus 4 is
25. And those can get removed now, the level ones.
Those are all. There are no level 1s.
Okay, fair
thanks.
enough.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
So
Now-
blue.
Yep.
I have 5, 6. 6 and 9 is 15, and another 9 is 24.
Yep.
Yep.
24 and 11 is 35. And level
And
ones come off.
Level 1. My level 1 goes off.
All right, yellow.
1 plus 5 plus 2 plus 4. So it's 6, 7, 8, 12 only.
12. Yep.
12
Nice.
and 29. And purple.
This comes off.
All right, we got 5 and 5, which is 10, 12, 12 total. None of them come
One
off.
for purple. 19.
All right, reset the distant cotton market.
All right, so this gets shuffled.
Do we get shuffled back in? I can't remember how that
Yeah, you
happens.
just take the -4 out, and then
I'll shuffle that.
And dig for the other -4.
Insert the deck tile. So now there's, who is that?
Nathan Rothschild.
Thank you. So there are going to be 8 cards below that, I believe,
8
right?
below, yeah.
Yep. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's a reminder that once we hit him, you can no longer take loans.
No
Well,
loans.
in the in the round that it's exposed,
Yes.
that's a reminder that that's the last round you can take a look.
Yeah, we're saying the same thing. All right. And then that goes on top. 8 apiece.
Flip over and become trains.
Let me deal. Here, okay. 1, 2, 3.
Make it good, Shrey.
Good. I'm glad Taco Muerte. Quad says, assuming that's a level 2 port in Warrington, Taco says, yep. Because you can tell, because 4K. So, yeah, it's pretty amazing that you can read the numbers on all of those tiles. So
Right.
that's pretty amazing.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Okay.
Here, Shrey, I'll let you cut.
Yeah. Well,
That way I have plausible deniability.
Wow.
That's even funnier, especially considering the circumstances.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Oh, what a fantastic hand I have here. For some value, fantastic.
Yes.
Okay.
I think my hand is more fantastic than yours.
Do you
This-
want to bet?
Hold on, y'all look down. Give me your hand. Here. All right, y'all look down. Yeah, see if I don't know if that's working, but there you go. Okay,
I mean-
go. Oh, okay.
I mean, that's
Okay. All right. And here, one more. Yeah. Is it going to work? No, hold on. Keep looking down.
I don't-
Because it has to go there because it's not autofocused.
Yeah.
So there we go. All right. Good. Ken, you're up.
all right. So I'm going to play this dead card,
Which the dead card is whom?
Lancaster.
Okay.
I mean, I suppose I could. No, I can't even overbuild because neither one of those are mine. So I'm just going to go ahead and put 40. I'm just going to put 40 out
Okay.
because that's the amount I'm spending this round.
Okay.
In total over the 2 cards.
30 plus 5 plus 5. Yeah.
Yeah. So and we'll put 4. We're going to put 4 total rail links.
So
I
he's
gotta
building
think about
four
my
four
other
links.
card. Yeah.
2
so
doubles. It costs 15
That for sure.
plus
That
4
for sure.
and 15 plus 6. So
They're guaranteed 6 pointers each.
I'm pretty sure I want that. Liverpool tends to get pretty good in the rail era. And then where else?
is this okay
Let's
with
go
you, Martin?
here because I don't
Yep.
have presence here currently. Whereas Bury, I have presence.
There you go.
That's my thinking.
So you need a second card.
I need a second card. You're right, Shrey. What could that second card possibly be?
God, that tea's good.
I can make an argument for basically all of these cards. I'm sorry. This is harder than it probably should be.
No, you're fine,
I'll
dude.
go ahead and use Colton for my other card. So there we go.
That's a lot of money.
Simple turn.
Probably not going first next turn.
That's a reasonable guess, I think. May I have 2 cards, please?
All right, Martin.
Well, I will play down 2 Manchester cards, and I will spend what?
That's what he was giggling like a schoolgirl over.
40,
Yeah.
48 I've got to spend.
Probably
yes,
not going first either.
to do my 4 rails.
There you go. So the reason it's 48 is because the oil, really? Coal and iron are more expensive.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Or just coal, sorry.
40. Is that the best
30.
play?
That's 48, yeah.
Yeah, or would I be better off doing something slightly different? No, I think that's the best play.
I don't think I even need to plan until Shrey's halfway through his turn.
So I think we'll hit
There's the 7.
Sure.
Bolton.
Speaking of which, quad.
And yeah, do I just grab the other berry link anyway? Because everything out of Manchester is going to be a guaranteed 5 points and maybe 6. So it's hard to resist that one. I've got an inkling that Blackburn may be worth having.
Interesting.
Well,
Makes you say so.
there's three spots there, right? So that makes it interesting all of a something. And where else? Do I go from Blackburn into Preston? But there's not that much going on in Preston. I could do Preston Lancaster. But I'm
You
not sure I
could,
want
because
to,
you have a
'cause I
presence
have
in Preston.
presence in Preston already.
Yep.
I'm already in Preston, so I feel Preston's less interesting. No, let's go with one of these Wigan links, shall we? Which one? Does it matter? Do I care?
From strictly a point value, that's the right one. Just because
Because the,
potentially it's
guarantees
5.
are better.
I've got a guaranteed 1, yeah. But yeah, that'll do. I think.
All right, 48 quid, 2 coal, and 2 cards. Shrey, if you would be so kind. All right.
Yeah, I mean, all that. So yeah, cut a lot out of where we can go. Go north of Oldham.
It's the train rush.
Yep.
And that's it. Like, I can come down here, but it's
Yeah.
not super exciting. I mean, I suppose maybe I'll do both. I could do
Very
both.
expensive.
I could do both.
It's 50.
What do you mean? oh, I'm not gonna build 4 rail.
Right.
That's not
Well,
happening.
we're just saying.
Yeah. Yes, that would be silly.
Christopher says Bolton has 3 spots and 10,000 holes. Is that a mining reference or is that a pothole reference?
It's a reference to
Day in the Life,
Day in the
Beatles
Life.
song, yeah. Although I thought those
10,000
holes
holes
were
in Bolton, Lancashire.
I mean, Blackburn, Lancashire, right?
Okay.
Blackburn, Blackburn. I think it is
Blackburn, Lancashire, right?
Blackburn, Lancashire.
Yeah.
Could be
Yeah.
actually Blackburn.
Considering my hand, I need
remember
to.
now.
I
Although
need to be
Christopher's
able
not the kind of guy to get something wrong. So.
That's true.
You know, we're fair point.
Considering my hand, I need to be able to get out.
Never bet
of-
against Christopher when it comes to pretty much anything.
Need to be able to get out of where I'm stuck to anywhere. So-
Christopher, do you do like QA? Because if not, I feel like that's a missed opportunity. But I'm curious what you do for a living.
There's that. That's there.
Oh, he said, yeah, that was a reference to Blackburn.
Ah, okay.
There you go.
All right, I'm going to use this card to. Sorry, that's. Oh yeah, to build a rail. No, hang on. Before I
Okay,
do that,
hanging.
That'll be the second. That'll be the second card.
Okay.
That's the second card.
All right. My guess is we're building some coal.
Yeah, we'll build.
Okay.
I just got to figure out which card I'm using.
It's a reasonable choice.
I will
And
use
that's going to cost them a total of 7.
So 7 to build the coal
Yep.
in the one place you can go. Oh no, I can't.
Where?
I can't do that because I'm not there. But I can if I do that.
Okay, so Bolton, speaking of coal.
So it's going to get flipped. So it's 3 coal is going to go over here, please.
Yep.
Yep,
You're
and
getting
that's gonna
11.
be
You're
a-
getting 11.
11, yep.
11 from the bank. All right, and I get 7 income, which is here to 5.
Well, thank you, Shrey. That will give me 3 points at the end of the game.
Yeah. And then I will. Oh, and then I was going to do this. I'm going to build rail.
Which is 22. Check that. It's only one, so I'm sorry. it's-
17?
No.
No,
If you're building both,
Yeah, it's 22.
22, yes.
Yeah. I'm building 2 rail.
Okay, so 22. Okay.
And the 2 places. Well, I could go down to here, but do I want to go up towards Yorkshire? Give myself some options.
Pudding.
Or go to Blackburn, which is likely to be a high point
Oh
scorer.
yeah, you're right. Blackburn. Well, then that will connect things up, I guess.
Sure. Not that that's a big issue, I think,
Blackbird
right now.
No.
To Preston.
I think I will do it this way.
All right.
Here.
Draw your cards, sir.
Thank you.
Derek, welcome to the game.
So how are you able to put this in? How are you able to sell the coal to the market?
There's a port right there.
Oh, use that port. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just checking just
Yep,
to make
all
sure.
good.
I held on to that card for the entire game. I knew I wanted to put it in eventually, but having it out early is not. It's too advantageous for everybody, basically.
Yeah, I had a similar.
First, I wanna build. I'm gonna build this
The iron?
In
on
Rochdale.
Rochdale.
Yep.
It is a level which?
Level
Level
three?
3.
Yep.
It's 9 plus 4 is 13.
And that puts out how many? 6 iron?
5.
5.
5 iron going here.
So that is
11
3,
money.
11, yep. And that flips.
That flips. Put me up 2.
2 income.
Feel like rails are important,
They
but
certainly are. Last time I played this, I was reminded just how much.
Bolton is coal, and coal is money also. So.
Valid.
So what's your coal level? I should ask.
He can't overbuild. He's up
Okay.
to 2.
All right.
But I can put it right here.
Yeah. But I was gonna say, like, you could overbuild one of those.
Yeah.
Should you have a level?
And
3
the
coal.
3 immediately will go out, 3 coal to get
Yep.
$11. And how much did you have to pay for the coal?
I had to spend $7.
And he's going to get 11 back. The coal immediately flips.
7? 7 more, yeah.
7 bumps to 34.
Seems good.
Sure.
We'll see.
There you go. And you might be first.
Yes.
Yeah, you're definitely first. So bring the money over, lay it out.
And now I can build all the rails I want.
All
with,
right.
cheaper
So Derek is clearly first. So it goes in reverse order.
Not
actually.
quite, because I spent more than Ken.
Yep.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
There you go.
Because he was able to use slightly cheaper resources than I was.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it's always that weird thing
Hand the
when you
money
do the
that way.
double loan.
Yeah, they're just hoarding all the money over
I know.
there.
Like hand some of
We
it
knew
over.
this was going to happen.
Yeah, because all the turn order stuff is right here. There we go.
Thank you.
So we take
Okay.
our money.
All right, so income. Ken, you owe $3. Martin, you owe $1. Then Shrey gets 8. Derek gets 12.
I understand money is a good-
Derek, did you draw your 2 cards?
I did not.
And all right,
I have options now.
go and push your discards over further, please. Thank you. All right, so Derek, you're up. It was so nice you get to go again or something like that.
Oh, wow. These cards are just not.
Draw better, bro.
For real.
Okay.
Okay. What are you thinking?
I don't want to. My cards mostly are having me
Just reminding you.
do very specific things. For the first time, it's actually cheap to develop,
Fair point.
so it might make sense for me to develop at this point,
Yeah, potentially.
which can set me up to put out some of these that nice big ship. Get a whole lot of ship out.
Well, you'd be 2/3 of the way there.
I would.
You could develop twice, and then you could definitely do it.
And to be clear, the second level ship can only be
Only
built
be built in the rail era. That's right.
in the rail.
Yeah.
All right, you have to develop all the way through these. Yep.
And the level, I guess I meant the level 1.
Yeah.
But I am
So,
not currently connected.
Level 1 only Canal.
And I would
Only Canal.
and selling to my port also would help me with my income for the rest of this
Absolutely.
round.
Yep.
Hard to argue.
So the two things that I want to do the most won't cost me much money at all. So I think first I'll use this lovely Manchester card
All right.
to develop, because that's what I use these cards for a whole $3.
3 money.
And then I will use...
Go and develop.
And take 2 shipyards off. Is that what you're
yes.
thinking?
Then I will use the... I'll use this Warrington garbage to sell. Oh wait, I have to build a. I have to build.
You
a link
have to
first.
build a link.
Yes.
You
Yep.
could sell to the market here.
I could.
You could sell to
Oh
this
yeah.
market.
And actually, it's more beneficial from a income standpoint, potentially, right?
Yeah. Let's
It's
sell.
just, yeah.
All right, so you're selling over there. We're flipping this.
Minus
Back
1.
one.
Well,
No,
that's
so
+3, so flip is cotton.
Yep.
3 plus
That's pretty
4.
bold.
7. 7 is
Yeah. Worked out well.
Okay.
And I spend $3.
Yep.
Most
bad.
likely, I will be first.
Decent chance.
Or at least early, if not first.
I mean, these guys might take 2 loans straight again. So that could happen. That could happen.
Yeah, this is not so much the point for that, I suspect.
Do I do that or do I do that? I think I need to do that. All right, so
Yeah.
I'm going to build
That, I think.
That for sure.
Yeah.
build 2 rail 15 plus 7.
Yep.
22 again.
22. And what card?
That's a good question. Excellent question. How about this card.
Okay.
Coal card.
22.
22.
And where are you building
I should
them?
probably actually put the rail down.
All right. The world is connected
Head
again.
towards Liverpool. And then, oh, actually,
Gives you presence in Liverpool.
yeah, being in Liverpool is nice, so I will do that. All right. And
I have a feeling you were looking there.
I mean, that is another reasonable place, but I kind of want to get Liverpool is important.
Sure.
All right. So then I will. I'm going to build. Hey, look! I have another coal card. How many
Yep.
coal cards can I possibly have? 10 bucks.
Developing out.
No, building this.
Oh. More coal.
$10
Where?
in Wig.
Oh,
So $10.
and somebody does have Wigan cards.
Well, theoretically, they do. So
So-
4 coal, and
Yeah,
it
it's like
immediately
12.
fills. So you're so much quicker than I am. 12. Yes.
4 plus 6 plus 2
And
is
it will
12.
flip.
Yeah. 10 and 2. Okay.
6 income.
This is
6 for yellow.
So to 1. All right, that's me.
And I got you. I got these, and you can take.
Cards. Maybe these cards will be the ones I like. In fact, they are. Well, one of them is okay.
You're never happy, Shrey. Never happy.
Well, the rail building situation is not so bad. It's a little more clogged than
Chat has gone silent on
I
us.
might like.
Yeah.
But it's not so bad. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll spend a cotton. And maybe we can be patient on that. We'll spend a cotton card and 20 money to build 2 links.
Sounds like it. All right.
So this is going to be, I think, a decent amount of points here.
Assuming Liverpool develops out, yes.
Yeah, I may have some say in that eventually.
Yeah.
And then Bury to Rochdale. That's not so bad, I suppose. Or Bury to Bolton. That could be a lot of points. Yeah, I think that might be reliably more points, although it's just points. It doesn't give me connectivity anywhere. Yeah. All right. And then for my second play, I think it probably is not a bad idea to get out of the income jail that I'm in, right? So I'm going to spend 7, put a little bit more coal on the board.
And that's going to cost you
Just 7.
7 and.
Oh,
7.
sorry. Yeah, I guess I could put Rochdale, or I could put I could do Blackburn as well. Let's do Rochdale. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So that gives
And
me
that's 3 coal.
yeah
coming
3
out?
coal. 3 coal coming out.
And that's 7 bumps, is it?
Yep.
7. Welcome to positivity.
And $7.
And $7. Which is
All right.
not nothing. Yeah.
It's a positive move.
And currently going 3rd.
Yeah.
Okay. NCA project says the game's exciting.
Currently going 2nd among. Like, Shrey spent more. So.
That's a 20.
Yep.
You're right. That's
It
a
is.
20. I'm thinking that's a 5. I apologize. But he said, exciting game. I'm also thinking about buying a 4K monitor because of your streams. I mean,
May I have 2 cards, please?
I'm just saying, the detail that 4K affords is pretty
It
significant.
looks good in my 4K 36-inch monitor.
Well, a double rail for me would be 19.
With a card, I assume.
Oh yes, there will be a card. Which of my many wonderful cards shall I put down? Maybe Lancaster. That's a fairly safely useless card.
What are you doing again? Sorry.
Double rail.
Ah.
And where to go? I rather like that Rochdale link.
All right.
I think that's going to be somewhat tasty.
Yeah.
And then, how much faith do I have in Blackburn? That's a question. Do I think it's going to be a good...
I'm surprised no one's gone up to Yorkshire a little bit.
Well, that's a possibility as well. That's going to guaranteed 4, possible 5. Similar Blackpool, Preston.
I was
guaranteed
considering it,
4, possible 5.
but
Those are what I've got my eyes on. Blackburn is tempting in its potential because that could be a 6, but it depends whether Blackburn gets built up, and we don't know whether that's the case yet.
well, I mean,
So a guaranteed 5 over a possible 6. Guaranteed 4 and probable 5 over a guaranteed
I'm sure
6.
somebody's going to put some steel on the board.
I think Yorkshire would be good because that also gives me a little bit of presence. So I think Yorkshire's going to be my other move.
Yep.
Because that would allow me to go up, just in case I get a cold card again. Could be handy. So those are those 2. And that's
one action.
that's one action. And I'm trying to think, where did I
You,
put my
you,
money for
you
that?
put it on
Put it on
over
here, which is
there, out
already
there.
on,
That's
which is
fine.
okay.
It's
Okay.
fine.
So
got 10
I got
money
to
left, my
19.
friend.
Lincoln wants a little screen time. That's all. Shrey.
10 money left. So I think which way shall I
Yeah.
do this? I'll have to loan again soon. I'm going to be going second at this point if I loan, or I could just and if I spend 7 on putting a coal mine down, then I would still go second. No.
7, 10,
think you'll pass me by.
26.
Maybe.
Nope, 26.
Oh, okay.
26. I think that's a signal that I should put a coal mine down.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So
Here, no.
I'm banking
Take
change.
3. Take 3.
No, that's true. Yeah, I could have done that. Quite right. Quite right. I'm up.
Look, I'm not often right.
Well, yeah.
All right, but all
right
right.
enough.
So that
And that
coal,
puts it-
you do have to. It does require a card. So.
A Wigan card. oddly enough.
Hey, looky there. That will automatically flip the 3 coal, go up $5. I beat him this time.
Yep.
And 7 income for white to
coal.
16.
4, 5,
I like
6,
that.
7. That's good.
All right, draw
Got a
2
lot
cards.
of income, but much cash, but it was useful nonetheless.
I'm
All
taking
right.
income.
I don't need to. Yeah, so $3 income.
Yep.
Then that is 11 and 14.
I will pay 1.
Get her 20.
Martin
Penny
and
for
Shrey
6
swap positions.
or not.
Derek stays first. I stay
I
third.
can take the 20, sure. I'm sure I'll have to make change, though.
And apparently Rochdale is the poshest that's ever been pronounced. Rochdale.
Yeah, Rochdale is.
Rochdale.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Dan said he got a 4K TV specifically to watch Heavy Cardboard. It's not what Dan said, but we're going to act like that's what Dan said. So I appreciate it.
Let's go big purple.
Right? All right. Derek, you're up.
All right. All right, so put out Olin.
Never mind.
And I will develop for 6.
Okay.
And that's the other of the ship, I assume.
Yes, the other of the
There's
ship.
1, and you can develop a second one.
Let's get rid of this lower level.
All right. Action number 2.
All right. And then my action number 2. Oh, sorry, to pay for it.
You do have to pay the $6 for that.
And then my second one will be to put a ship in Liverpool. That'll be 25 plus 4 plus 1, so there'll be 5 additional. So it'll be a 30 quid on my face.
Okay.
To
Oh,
put-
that's too much. You said 30?
oh, sorry. See that? I'm not used
There
to
you
those
go.
20s. And that would go right here, and that will flip.
Yep. 1 income boop.
Yep, 1 income.
Yeah, but the important thing is it's going to be 18 points at the end of the game.
Yes, that also matters.
Yeah, that seems not trivial.
And that will put me probably last.
I don't know.
Well,
Actually, coal's cheap right now.
Things are
so-
things are expensive in the second round, so we'll see how it goes. You draw your 2 cards, sir. And Martin.
Wait, is next round the last round for loans?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. These cards are really very good. Really pretty crappy.
If everybody's complaining about their cards, does that mean it
I
all
haven't.
worked out?
I haven't complained about my cards.
Okay.
And I have been complaining a lot about the cards in the in some of the other versions, but I've just been getting lucky, maybe.
I just
or...
want to point out that I've been going for a heavy cotton strategy. I have exactly 1 card in my hand that could potentially build cotton.
Hey, snap.
I would like to point out you can play 2 cards as a wild.
That's true too.
I have a card that can play cotton. A card.
Oh boy.
Yep.
The cotton
Which
cards
way
are
to
somebody.
do this?
They're under the guy's face. That's what they are.
In the eternal words of Ross. Pivot.
Yep. That's why I haven't built any cotton so far.
Yep.
I built some coal, which minimal points.
I'm excited to bring Pittsburgh
Okay,
to people.
time to
You
get
have
some
an iron card.
That's
Iron?
not there, I
I
think.
would love an iron card.
7 and 2 for the coal.
Yep.
It's the time for the iron.
But I may not do that
It's
first.
a level which. Okay.
Okay.
Because I may need the loan first, I guess. Where am I in the position?
You are.
There. Yeah.
2. You'd be at 0.
You bid 0, and then what's the? It's a
You get 3 bump.
3 bump.
It's only 3 bumps.
So put it there.
Yeah.
It was actually slightly.
13. 1, 2, 3. You'd be again. It'd be better if you built the built it
Okay.
first.
I'll do the iron first then.
Okay.
So put the iron out,
And goes out in Blackburn.
12 money, it looks like.
and it flips,
Well, I get 12 money, which is nice.
and you go up 3.
Would you mind
are
sorting those, Derek?
Oh, yeah, of
1,
course.
2, oops.
I thought they looked nice.
1, 2, 3. And then you go, and then you're getting a loan, right?
Actually, is that best option? What else can I do with this crap? That's the problem. I can't do the other thing that would be nice to do because my other Wigan card isn't terribly useful anymore.
That was the other thing he was giggling about.
Yeah, 2 Wigan cards and 2 Manchester cards in my opening hand. Great. Not even talk about some of the others.
I'm not even playing, and there's a lot of whining going on.
Yeah, it's so true.
Wow.
You hear it more when you're just listening. I've tried to tune it out. I have lots of rail apparently here.
I was wondering whether I want to try and push up on income a bit because I don't like going into the non-loan period without very much in terms of income.
Liquidity, yes.
But on the other hand, I can't really see that I've got a lot of options other than to loan and hope I get cards that I can do something with.
I didn't even realize these were paper because I play on Scott's copy and he has little trains and
Right,
little,
yeah,
and
sure.
little boats.
Yeah, he tricks it out.
Yeah.
You mean cardboard, not paper.
Yeah, it's going to be a loan, and I'll use the Wigan card.
Pack 3.
1,
take that
2,
loan.
3.
Yep.
At least that'll give me money to work with.
Yeah, that'll be that time that we have to take a loan before we round the corner.
Yep.
Draw 2
At least
cards,
one, maybe
please.
2.
Yeah,
where I'm
please
at.
make these be useful.
Well, I appreciate the iron. That does make developing a little more easy, and that's
Better
something I
cards
desperately
that I've
want to
had
do.
so far in the game, so that's good.
I'm going to use this really not very helpful Preston card, and then spend 2 iron and develop through those 2 level 2s, and then I will spend Cotton Industry card and 21 money. Good lord. It's 16 plus an iron and a coal
Yep.
to place this in Stockport.
No. Okay.
All right, and can I interest you in those 2 cards?
Probably not, but we'll find out.
In keeping with the theme.
Seems unlikely, but you know, one can never tell.
Right. And your discards, sir.
I've seen worse.
Sorry, yeah, well, I mean, both of you have said that, so there's something.
We have seen much worse.
All right. Shrey. Commence
Right.
whining.
So I'm trying to figure out. So I have 4 actions in which to take loans. Depending on how many loans do I think I need?
Yeah, these 2 and the next 2.
Do I need 1 or 2? That's the question.
Once again, reference the shadow.
I'm just gonna take a 10 for that, so it might help me. So 40, 50. I
58.
think I only need 1 loan. But some of the stuff is expensive.
Yeah, those are officially not amazing, but
Also,
I've seen
not
worse.
total crap.
Seen worse.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay, so then I should. So expensive. How much? What's Martin spent 9?
Mm-hmm.
So if I want to go first, which I don't think I need to worry about.
Sounds
being
like
before
8.
Martin. I don't think I need to be more Martin.
Then 25 is your limit.
God, I hate spending that much for iron.
Put iron out.
There's a fix.
It's double action to put iron out, right? That's where your fix is. Is it where can I even actually this is the only iron that's not available right now. Okay, how many of those cards are in the game?
What, the barrow?
2.
Barrow in.
Iron furnace. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you have an iron card, or
If I had an iron card, if only. All right, so you said pivot, right?
I mean,
So let's figure out this card to develop.
so Lancaster.
$8.
Guys, didn't Derek sell earlier?
I did.
Shouldn't that?
No.
He sold over here,
Oh, right.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
and then let's.
Would you develop out? Sorry? Or you haven't developed yet?
Yes.
Thank you. All right, a little ship action.
Yes. And then we'll take a loan.
You're more than welcome to
Take a
sell to
loan
my port.
with. Take a loan with. This that seems like a bad idea.
So if you. Okay.
What?
Nothing. Oh, I understand. Never mind.
Yes.
I do. I got there.
Yes. I will take a loan with. See these, like they're all theoretically useful, but like how many of them will actually be useful? Who knows? So we'll take a
Follow
loan.
your heart.
That one. So I'll take 30.
You have to pronounce it, though.
Macclesfield.
Okay, there you go.
Easy.
So
Well done,
1,
sir.
2, 3.
And that is first. 8, 9, third, fourth.
And I get my cards.
Oh, I'm fourth.
All right. So, just as a reminder, okay? Sir here says this is your last turn in which you can take a loan.
Yep.
There
I
are
think Ken will be taking a loan.
What makes you say that?
4 Coleman cards in the deck, right?
Income.
I've seen them all.
2.
My
Coal
income
mine. There are,
is
in
8.
fact, 4. Yes. Yeah, get your income.
That's
Derek, 14. And
Did you get your income?
$2.
Right. I did not.
It's important.
Represents a third of my total capital right now.
Exactly.
Yep.
All right, so I need
Give me a 20, please. Thank you. Trying
rail
to tidy
link.
you up a little.
Might as well.
Rail link with this card.
Oh, more coal.
Hey, look, more coal.
Or not more cool.
So it's going to cost. Do I build 2? I might not actually build 2. It would be crazy, right? Not to build 2.
I would,
mean-
if you can afford it, I think building 2 is a pretty
21
good idea.
all day.
I've built 0, so that's probably not going to be good for me.
21. Oof. All this money's going to go away pretty quickly. 21 to build 2 rail. Hey, one's going to go there, obviously.
Shock.
And then the other, where? Go to Blackbird. Maybe that'll get built out. I could head towards there. Yeah, maybe. All right, let's do that. All right, that is that. Hey, oh, I have to develop these away also.
That's why I was wondering. I thought this was the turn you were going to develop.
Yeah.
What do you have to develop away?
Sorry, ignore
There
that.
is 2 ships.
He's going for ships.
Ignore that.
Because said pivot and then forgot to pivot.
I forgot I need to do 2 develop actions.
Yes.
Hang on, sorry.
Yeah, ships are like that.
So develop.
It's just $10.
Oh, develop. Oh,
Mere $10.
You're not beating me there, you know.
Mere 10
here?
quid.
Well, I am there.
I know. So
Yeah.
yeah, this is.
You can make your way to
Birkenhead?
Birkenstead if you really want to.
Birkenhead. Yep.
Not so hard to get to. Not so easy to get to either.
No, it's not. It's
Is
very.
this a situation where the Birkenhead connector might have been useful for him? I don't know.
Yep.
Can't remember how that worked.
He's not in Liverpool anyway, so.
It's a very small link.
Fair enough.
It's kind of crappy.
Oh, this is just bad.
Yep.
Everything is bad.
Sorry to hear that.
I saw all this playing out, but it's not my job to point
bad.
stuff out.
I miss the.
It's all bad.
You can't overbuild.
Sorry.
You can overbuild iron.
He can't because he's currently at a level 2 and there's not any level 1s on the board.
I thought. Oh, it's only level 1s you can overbuild.
No, he's got to
just
build
be
with a
higher.
higher one.
You're just going to be.
Oh, I
three
got
to
you.
overbuild.
I got you.
Yeah.
And I'd have to do double action to do it.
He hasn't got enough actions to do.
Bro,
Do you even
suck it up, Buttercup.
Well, no, but I can't because I'd have to develop this away and then double action. I can't do it in one turn.
No, you can't. That's why I'm saying suck it up. So maybe alone.
Yeah, your income's pretty decent. It's better than me and Ken's income.
Yeah, doing quite well. It's
Yeah.
going to be much better than my
Yeah.
income after this
Derek.
round goes through.
My key.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Where
okay.
it goes.
I'll be right back. You guys handle this. It might be a minute for sure.
Yeah, no, I'm in. I have
You're
all
in
the
a
problems.
world of hurt?
I have all the problems. Seriously, I don't know what to do. Do I just work towards Birkenhead? I suppose. I mean, after I developed away the level, the ships, I should try to make it happen. Really, what I want is
There's only 3 spaces on the board. That's crazy.
Yeah.
okay. Let's do it this way. I will build the rail. So it was 22, right? 20. Was it?
21.
21. I will build the rail that I said I was going to build,
Okay.
and then I will use his Baron Furnace card to build this iron.
Oh,
Here.
nice.
And this will be 4 iron,
Yep.
7 plus a coal,
So 11.
so 11 more.
And $14.
I get
14 from the bank.
14 from the bank. And it flips. And I get 3 income. 1, 2, 3. Done. Fine. Hate it.
I didn't think you were going to be building iron. I thought you couldn't. Damn you. That was one of the few things I could do.
You still can if you want to.
Well, no, I can't.
Oh, and then I get cards.
No, I have the cards. I don't have the slots. There's not many. There's no open iron slots on the board. The only way I could have built iron was to overbuild, and you can only do that if the iron thing is
Wow.
empty.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hence,
Just wow.
I was well and truly stymied there.
You can build over your own. You can build over this one.
I could build over my own, I suppose, yeah. But now it's less valuable to do that.
Okay.
So I'm not really, I don't think that's an option, but I want to contemplate.
You'll gain 2 additional points.
Exactly. I would love to build a coal mine, but that's not an option because I don't have any coal cards or cards that can build coal. So that's ruled out. Rail is always nice. It would cost me 24, which is a lot, to pump out a couple of rails. But there are definitely spots where I could pick up a reasonable amount of points from that. I mean, I can get 8 points from 24. On the other hand, I could build my cotton mill. I finally got something I can build cotton mill with. And that would cost me 16 plus a little bit less to do the cotton mill, and that would course, Ken's got them built in Stockport, so that's another dead card I've got.
Yeah, there you go. Happy to help.
I can tell. Oh, this is glorious. What next? Not many options here. Oh boy. So yeah, cotton mill's probably my best option. That'll be a 16 plus 7, 23 for 9. So it's similar kind of cost to what's it, but I feel
I come back to silence and whining.
I'm not whining, I'm just contemplating my options.
Shrey, there's 6 cards sitting there.
Push
Yes.
There are.
So we'll get 2 more cards, and then we're each going to have 8 more
We built
actions.
rail in iron, did we?
Yeah.
And he's thrilled about it.
Yeah.
His
wish I
cards are
could've
still on
done
the
that.
table. Even.
Oh, should probably move those.
So yeah, there's a cotton there, but what's my other move going to be? I would like to
He
build a cotton
effectively
one,
blocked
but
me from doing it.
Yeah.
So
I could sell
Well,
it,
you just
Well,
moved
you
those out, right?
you have
if
to
I,
ship.
if I had
though.
that card, sure.
or I could take out the loan and use my last loan.
Oh, there's that.
I did happen to draw these cards, both of which
that would
actually
be
are
fun to
useful. The first time I've drawn things that are useful. What's hilarious is like, yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I think I'll use my cotton mill card, and I'll set out how much did I say? 23, wasn't it? To
16 plus 7.
Yep, that's
Yep.
23 all day.
and that would allow me to plop a cotton mill in Bury. I think Bury's best for me because I've got 2 links on there.
Yep.
And then I think one of my plethora of Stockport cards could be used for a loan. And I think I will have to use a loan.
All right, back 3.
1, 2, 3. Negative.
Get your 30.
Yep, because I'm going to need, that's going to be all the cash I'm going to have for the rest of the game.
And 2 cards.
And let's see what these cards will give me.
Did you take 2 loans?
No, just one.
Just the one.
Okay.
No, he built the cotton mill. And Ken.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do with those cards?
Trade them.
Ken will be taking at least one loan, I think.
Yeah, I've been in this position too many times and run out of money. I think the only thing I really can do
Is loan,
take
loan.
2
Double
loans.
loan.
Yep.
Yeah.
So back 6.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It is a Martin Wallace game after all.
Yep.
And penultimate cards
Do I
for
double
you,
loan?
sir.
Do I
Yeah,
double
ultimate
loan?
cards,
Well,
really.
you've
Well,
got,
for
you've got
you, that's
decent
fair.
income, Derek.
I
So,
know.
I mean, you're getting 14 income. You're actually in a pretty comfortable position,
Yeah, but-
money-wise.
He's got 20,
Ships
30,
are expensive.
30, 38 bucks.
That would deplete everything, and then I'd be kind of just passing.
Well, you wouldn't be passing with 14 income. You're getting
What's up,
a
Horace?
nice amount of money each round at 14.
I'm going last, I guess. Okay.
Coal seems like it'd be good right now.
I mean, it is some money. In income. These are Derek's. I'm just
Right.
Yeah, it's just trying to figure out whether or not I want to take a loan.
Yeah. Martin does not like being in the black. Fact. Yep.
$11 still isn't that bad for money if I take a loan right now.
No.
So I think I'm gonna take a loan.
Okay.
1, 2.
And notice those are triple drops.
Yep. And
Here's $30.
oh, thank you. And then
And then
Can you play that? Can you play that guy out? Do you have your Barrow and Furnace, or no?
I do not. I do not. I needed to get presence in there. I was hoping to get in there 2 different ways, but
Yeah.
it is not happening. And me not having rail is definitely hurting me at the moment. So I probably should put some rail down. So.
I mean, you are purple. You could rail, and now you're
Well, that's what I'm doing right now.
okay.
I'm just trying to decide which card to use.
It's very expensive, but
It's $22, but you do what you got. No, check that. It's third 25.
25. Yeah.
I'm not worried about Ken doing it in front of me, so I can
Correct.
I'm probably okay.
You are
with,
safe that I'm not going to do that.
so I'm
So
probably
you could
safe.
coal.
I could just do coal next.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
that
probably what
might make more sense.
where do I want to coal? I think I'll coal in.
Blackburn.
Nah,
You're not there.
Blackburn.
Never mind.
I am not there. Can I go
You
there?
are purple.
Let's do. Where's that?
You're a level 3, right? Coal.
Yeah, yeah. So I can go.
You can overbuild your 2.
Yeah, in Manchester.
You can overbuild your 2. You can overbuild anybody's. To be clear, anybody's 1 or
Oh,
2.
Well, that
Yep.
makes it more fun.
Yeah. Yeah, probably better to take the points from them than you.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
Should you have the appropriate card, right? You can take.
Yeah. Depends on the cards you have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Taco says, I don't think I've ever been this invested in what happens in Barrow.
Did you set his cards aside somewhere?
Yeah, I have them
Oh, I see.
because I wanted to see what he was getting. I'm
Gotcha.
just
I think I'm gonna have to.
Interested third
I have
party.
my own cards, so that's what I'm gonna have to do. So
All right.
Wigan, Bolton, Rochdale, Oldham. Those are the choices.
Yep. So, and I don't have those other cards. Yeah, the cards I have are not helping me at the moment.
so is that Manchester?
It's Manchester. I'm building over myself.
All right. So how much you're looking at? 8
11.
and 11.
A total of 11.
You're
And
going
you
to get
were
a bunch of money back.
you're
though.
getting 14 back. Go ahead and give him
Yep.
this 14, and put the 4 coal out.
And 6 more income bumps.
14, is that?
Thank you.
You guys give income bumps?
Sorry,
6 income
six-
bumps?
six for
Yep.
And we need 4 coal out there.
And that probably will put me being first next round.
Second.
Second. Oh yes, because it's double loans.
Ken.
So those are
Arrange
his.
for it. Go first.
So that is first, second.
Yellow's last.
Oh my God,
Yep.
that really? Okay, sure.
Spending 4.
I figured you were like, I haven't whined. I'm like, hold on, I got some for you.
That's fine. That's fine.
I get $10. I will.
Derek, take your 13 for your income. And Ken, you owe 4.
Yeah, I already paid it.
Okay. And I'm pretty sure Shrey would appreciate you removing that.
Yep.
Okay. All right, no more card draws.
Yep.
Ken, the world's your oyster or
Sort
something
of.
like that.
Well, I'll just put my useless cards to one side.
Again, I think it's wise to get out of income jail here. So I'm going to go and play a coal in Blackburn.
That's
Only
$5
get
bucks.
5. Yep. But spend 7.
I only have $70.
That should be enough to build that last ship, I think.
I think so.
So there's 7.
Yep. And bring the coal out. It done. Flip it
Flip it. Yep.
7.
Up 7, please.
to 1.
13
That
to 2.
is I'm sorry. Hold on.
Who's 6?
Here. 7
7.
to 13. I
Yeah,
apologize.
okay.
Yep, got
there
it.
we go. All right. And then I'll play another Blackburn card to put a level 3 out there. That's going to cost me
16.
16,
And
17,
so 20,
and 20 all day.
right?
Yep.
27.
7. Yes.
Yep, 27.
All right.
Okay. Perfect. All right, discards, no draws. 3 turns left for Ken, 4 for everybody else. All right, purple.
All right, I'm going to play this to put down some rail. I'll spend the 15,
A little Colne action.
and the coal is 3 more.
Hang on, that's
4.
That's more than you. That's more than you just. That's,
15.
So,
Oh, sorry.
19 all day.
19. Okay.
so 19 total.
Yep.
Not bad.
And now he's going Warrington and then up to Birkenhead.
Yep.
Yep.
And then I will play Birkenhead.
Nice.
Shocker! Shocker, I say.
And that
It's
will
like
cost me.
25 and 7.
Yeah, and it'll give me not much. But
32.
1 bump, but
25 and one of each.
one
yeah?
of each. So that's 9 more. No,
25 and 7.
25 and 7.
So 32.
20, 32. Yep.
Well
okay.
done, sir.
Yeah, but you got both his big boy ships out, so
Both
well
his
done.
big boy ships out. Yep.
All right.
Well, that's
There you
on,
go. Hand it to me.
well, that's on
I'll
the
take care of
face.
it.
You might want to call that up.
Yeah,
It'll take some 10s if you end up coloring up with.
I'm going to.
Okay, so well, one of my non-useless cards is an Ironworks card, and the iron market is empty.
Let me get 2 20s.
And there is an available level 2 iron I could build on top of in Preston. So I think that's what's going
man.
to happen. We'll put
Because you have
out 5 irons.
because you have a Preston card.
No,
No, I have an Ironworks card and I'm in Preston,
Yeah,
so I can do that.
sure.
5 iron,
That puts 5 iron into
2
the
income.
market,
2 income gets you into the positive at least.
and I'm out of the red.
So 8 and 6 is 14, $16.
Yep.
And that'll
So you
go.
get 16.
I have to pay 9 and a coal, so that's 12.
But you left your. Okay.
Pay 12.
Pay
Get
12.
16.
And then I get 16, which is over here.
I would think you would be more of a threat than me, but we were pretty close.
I have no
in price.
choice. There's nowhere else I can build. I mean, I can't build on top of anybody else's level 2 iron.
I mean,
Can I?
that's the one that Derek's trying to point
Oh,
out.
Bolton.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's fine. I'm not. It's fine.
No, seriously, I do like that idea.
Where's your tie? Where's your
You're level 2.
That's a good point. I do
Okay.
think Ken's the bigger threat.
Really?
I think Martin is the bigger threat.
I think.
Well, Derek has 36 points on the board.
But no rail.
But no rail.
Okay.
a little bit of rail.
That I think is.
I mean, he has it 3 points worth of rail. I would consider that
switch
no
of rail.
rail.
I
Yeah.
think that's going to be
I have some
very
rail.
hard for him to be able to deal with that. Okay, and then
Derek is so
19.
playing my game. I got you. Here you go. Give me it. Put that back.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
19 for
I'll
a
be-
double rail.
Okay. And a card, sir.
A card. Oh, I can pick pretty much at random. I have a Barrow and Furnace.
that hurts. That hurts, Derek.
And
No, I got my ship out.
No, I
he's
know,
in
I
good shape,
know, I
man.
know, I know. Yeah.
I mean, he needed it, and he can
Shrey,
get in
Shrey
there.
did a repivot.
Blackburn Wigan is a 5-pointer.
It's 23 actually. It's 23.
What else do I want to do?
Grab the 2 iron, please.
Sorry, what's happening?
2 iron. I'm sorry.
No,
2
2
coal.
coal.
2 coal.
Oh,
Wrong
he's
word.
building more.
Yeah, more rail.
I've got one more rail in my hand. I built that one. Blackburn Wigan's a good one, I think.
Give me a nickel
I think Southport, Preston.
and a 20.
My other one, I think.
So that is
What else is really-
5. There you go.
Could be something more going on in Preston. Who knows? Okay. And that's me.
Uh-oh. You were at 13, I believe.
He was at 9 and flipped over his cotton or his iron. So I think he's at. I thought he was at 11.
Oh, 11,
I thought
11.
because
It
he was
could
in
be-
the negative, and then he ended up positive.
That's
with
fair.
+2.
Okay.
Yeah. Where are the? There. How much money do I need to spend, or not spend, rather?
Oh, I'm glad. I tried to switch cameras to it, but it went away too fast. Alyssa, don't worry. I saw that. Oh, also that.
26.
We're fixed.
Well,
There
went
you go.
away?
Don't worry.
Yeah,
no,
my
it,
mic was off.
It was his mic. I thought it was Ken's face, but both. I tried to switch cameras to it, but it went away too quick. Don't worry. Keep going.
Looking.
I do think
for-
you're in a stronger position, Ken.
I will
an
avenge
assessment.
Ken.
No. What's that?
I will avenge you, Ken.
Oh, okay.
He's going to overbuild
Build
something.
my iron.
Yes.
Martin's coal.
Yeah.
Look at our coals, much less.
So
than
that's going to be a total of $10. 10 quid.
10 quid for this here.
Yep.
So, oops, sorry. And
Oh, that was a 16.
it's going to flip.
So
14
So
plus
4
6 income.
coal, got 6 income.
that's important.
And 14 monies.
Need every penny I get now.
14 money. 15. And return 1. Okay. And then
There you go.
I will, for the second action, I will iron. I will overbuild myself here for 9 plus a coal. So 9 plus 3 is 12. 10, 11, 12. Oh, it's not all. It's not going to. Oh,
Free
it's not
iron.
gonna- It's not going to flip immediately, but I'm going to use it, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
10, 11, 12.
Yes, you're still going to go first.
Yes, that's
Yep.
why I'll get to use it. So this
Yep.
will go away, and I need
5 iron, please. 4 of which goes up there for a
4, 5,
total of
6.
$6, and 1 goes on to the barrow in furnace.
Yeah. All right, that is me.
So that
so
is
Shrey first, me second, Derek third, or Derek fourth. So it's like
Shrey first, then red. That's 46. 30. Yes, checks out. Yep, it's like that, and that goes there, and that goes there.
I spent a lot.
you sure did, sir. But you got a lot.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
All right, income $1.
I get a buck.
Well done. $2, Ken. Well done. $12 for Shrey and 14 for Derek.
All right, let's.
And we have 3 turns left.
3 rounds left. Yes, I will. Oh, thank you. I will develop for $1 with a card that will be. Oh, hey, how about this Birkenhead card? So that's going to cost $1.
yep,
This has got to happen at some point, right?
correct.
And hold on, when you do that, oops, hold
Oh,
on.
and this.
That
I
flips.
already took it off.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
So now that flips. Thank you. 2 income.
2 income.
Sorry. Order of operations,
Yep.
guys.
And then my second trick will be. Let's. Trying to find things to do. Let's build a cotton mill. Why not? Going to cost me 17.
Where are you building it?
Over here.
Somewhere he
The
is.
place I can build it. The only place I can build it.
Derek is displeased. There's a board for that.
Yeah.
And
That's
you're done.
my turn, yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see the board.
Good job.
Thanks.
All right. The first action I'll take will be a sell action. So we'll go distant market.
Okay. So flipping this bad boy, going -3. Well, here 1, 2. It
Yeah.
was there. Sorry. 1, 2, 3.
So 1 plus how much?
1 plus
Bottom corner.
whichever. Well, it's they're 6 and 1/2 dozen another. We'll do this one. So 3.
So 4 total
Yeah.
for here. So you go to 7. Or
Yep.
17 rather.
Yep. Do I want to risk?
Hold on. I'll let you know.
You can also sell this one.
I know.
Exactly. That's what he's deciding.
Yeah.
There's a 1 in 10 chance, a 10% chance.
So EV says you take the risk.
I think that's right.
Well,
1, 2,
check
3,
that.
4.
Check
That's it.
that.
Yeah, there's 1 in, yeah.
Check that.
If it's a 2, I get 0 income.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
is it worth the risk trying?
So yeah, so I'll just flip Derek's instead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I get
red is getting 3 bumps.
Yep.
And now purple is
Gets
getting 3 bumps.
Yep.
Okay.
So that was 1.
So that was 1 action to ship both of those, but
That's right.
also did Derek's
Yep.
right there. So finally got there, Derek.
And then, well, I wish that were a little less expensive. Well, I think it'll get used, even if I'm not the one who can use it. So I'll go ahead and play for 8.
I have way too much money.
Said no one
Level
ever.
3.
I don't
In
think I don't think I need it all alone.
No, okay. And how much was that? 8, you
8.
said? Okay.
Yeah, for
All
a
right.
total of 8.
And no cards. Yep, I got you. All right, next we are looking at Martin.
I'm going to use my so useful Stockport card and develop, oddly enough.
That makes good
Okay.
sense.
That will be a total of 3 quid.
£3 and develop away level 1 ports.
Oh wow. Okay.
Somebody might need some ports, I'm thinking. And then, for my next trick, yeah. Then, what for my next trick? The port situation. There's quite a few of them out there.
I'm just saying, somebody could build, up from Yorkshire up to it starts with a C up there.
Colne.
Colne.
Yeah, yeah.
And be able to build some industry up there.
Yep. That's not impossible.
Or up from Barry or Blackburn and go the other direction. Like,
Down from Stockport. If
yeah, I mean, like,
Martin
like,
had,
like, there are places to build industry, people.
Yeah.
There are certainly. I'm just not sure which, given the amount of actions I've got left, what I want to do with them.
Well, I'm having fun, even if some of y'all aren't.
I'm having fun. It's just an interesting puzzle. It's just a tricky puzzle.
No. I'm looking around the
did
table
that.
at the faces, and I'm
do
like,
that.
everyone looks miserable. Which,
Oh no, just thinking.
No. I know that. I know you're not miserable. I'm just saying we're all masochists. That's all. But this is why we enjoy brass.
Yeah, I'm happy with the develop action because it's very cheap develop, so I might as well do it.
Mm-hmm.
Gives me at least a little bit of option in port building, should I need it. I use a ship card, and I will build 1 bit of rail. I don't think I can afford to.
So
To
that
do
is a
2.
total of 9. Here, just here, down there.
I'll do it that way.
Okay. Yes, sir. I
And
didn't
where's the
mean to
rail
be
going?
organized. All right, sorry.
Okay. And that rail is going to go, so which way? Colne or Burnley? Colne or Burnley?
Do you want to open potential coal markets for people?
That's interesting, yes. That's what Burnley would give, wouldn't it?
It would.
And also Blackburn is a 3-point connection,
Yes.
so it's slightly more valuable than going up from Yorkshire.
Assuming the Burnley cards are still in the game, which I think, I don't know. I don't necessarily remember them.
We'll see.
All right, Derek, your honor.
Thank you, Martin, because I couldn't build up there. I was kind of waiting for somebody to do something.
Aha.
A Burnley card.
Yeah, and it's cheap right now to do coal, so I'm going to do coal in Burnley.
Level 3, so 8
Level
plus
3?
iron.
So $10.
10
total.
all day. And that looks like it's
4.
going to be 4.
12 money back.
Yep. 12 money and 6 income.
Oh, sorry. Here, give me one of those back, I think.
I also think it's important to build some links, so I probably should build some links instead of building more.
So 6 income, sorry, let's finish this. And then 12 money.
Or do I build something else? Ugh. This is tough.
Right now, it would cost you $20, so you've got plenty of money to do a double build, which is nice.
Yeah.
Double build of
Or-
rail.
Or
Right,
industry. Or do I put an industry out? Because now I'm in here,
Yeah.
so now I have
yeah.
presence.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking to build an industry, you've got those level 3s are a lot of points, so.
Yeah. That makes
it
the most
looks like
sense.
cotton mill.
Yeah, let's put a cotton mill here.
And how much?
It's going to be 16, and then it will be 3 and 2 for 5.
So 21 all day. And that went into the same place?
Yep.
Okay. And so that is 2031. You are going last.
Yep.
That is first, second, third. So first, check that. First, second, third. There we go. All right, get your income. Martin, get $1.
5 for
That is a
change, that's not
nickel
so bad.
for Ken. That is 13 for Shrey and 17. Or turn in your 3 and get a 20.
I'll give him 17 so he has the
Yeah.
change.
Yeah,
Only
that's fair.
Oh, you got it for me? Thank you, sir. That looks like 18.
Oh, sorry, 18.
It's okay.
All right. Get rid of your discards, Derek. And Ken.
All right, so yet another Preston card. We're going to build, as Martin did last time, a single sad link down to Macclesfield.
Cole.
And then we're going to build for 22 a level 3 here
One
in
of each.
Macclesfield. Yep.
And done. 22 sounds like 30 all day.
Looks
Condense
right.
it. Martin.
What is this?
That should be in the bank.
Oh.
Well, part of the reason I went to Burnley was thinking that that gave me a possibility of using a wild move to build a cotton mill in Burnley.
Well,
That's no longer an option.
On to Brimley.
Well, if you go to coal,
But look at those 2 extra points. Look at those 2 extra points.
Well, no, but
he
then-
did give you 2 points.
Those 2 points were so great.
Yeah, they will be
Do
fantastic.
you happen to have a Macclesfield card because that's now available?
There is that.
I have 0. I've only ever had that one. Well, I had a Stockport card and I had 1 cotton mill card. Those are the only cards that could have theoretically given me cotton in the entire of this.
I would like to
second
point
phase.
out, Martin, you can use 2 cards as
And
well.
I can use 2 cards.
Okay.
Yeah.
And but I can't at the
Macclesfield.
moment. Well, I could do to Macclesfield,
Yeah.
which is possibility.
For a mere $26, which you do not have.
Which I don't have.
Because it's 8 and 18, yeah.
Yeah. So I
So,
can't
good
do that
news.
anyway.
Don't worry
So I
about
wouldn't have been able to do the move to Burnley anyway.
There you
but
go.
that's okay. Well, I think
20.
6.
so. I mean, I do
23.
need to flip that remaining level 3 cotton
23,
mill that I've
yeah.
got sitting there.
So you just got to wait 3
Yeah.
turns, get some income. Three
Yeah,
times.
yeah, that's all. Yeah,
Yeah.
three rounds.
So I do want to flip this
Friday.
level 3 cotton mill, and I think I probably want to do it now.
Seems wise.
Where's our
So I've
port?
got
There's
two ways to do it. I
that
could
one,
flip
I
Ken's
see.
port,
Or you could rest.
or I
it.
could build my own port
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh,
and flip that,
Yeah.
that sounds way sexy.
which was part of the reasons why I developed. I took the opportunity to do.
Or
the,
you
the
could use
develop.
the distant market.
The distant market is too risky.
It's a 1 in 10 chance, as we established. It's not too risky.
It's,
I mean, it's risky.
I don't think
but it's not too risky.
I don't think it's better than building my own port. Flipping.
Right. You get more
That
points.
is a
points.
fact.
You get
Yeah,
more points.
it's,
that way, for
it's
sure.
7. Yeah.
One of us will have to try it.
Yeah. The other thought, of course, is that I could use Ken's port, if only because it might cause Ken a problem, because he's only got 2 actions left, and if he hasn't got an ability to build a port with his final card,
I might be hosed.
he would be
has that,
hosed, other than the
potentially.
distant market.
Right.
I've already screwed Ken over once. I don't know whether that's enough. Is that enough?
I don't think it's enough.
Well, hold on. If we're looking back to last week as well, that was pretty good. That was pretty good in Age of Steam. That
okay.
was pretty
I
good.
take
pretty good.
it as a compliment.
Yeah. You should.
No, I'm going to build my own. I'm going to spend 7 and put a port out in Preston.
And second
And
card.
then the second
to
card,
burn.
which will be
We're flipping stuff.
a
Yes.
fairly useless Fleetwood card,
That is 3 income and 3 income, 6 income.
which will
Take out
sing my
11
income
to
up by
17.
6, which is potentially useful for that last move.
And yellow. If you'd be so kind as to
gosh.
put your 7 right here, I
Quite
would
right,
appreciate
yes,
it.
good
Thank
point.
you. Thank you. I got you. All right.
Good having somebody keeping an eye on
I
things.
mean, that's why I get paid the small bucks.
Yep.
All right. Shrey.
I'll spend $8 to put this out here.
Interesting.
Little port
Well,
action.
I got a thing I need to flip.
Oh, you could have used mine, I suppose.
He's like, same logic.
Yeah.
I'm reckoning.
So I developed all this away
Yeah,
just to
same
try
logic.
to make it useful. And, and
Okay. Yeah,
it's,
fair enough.
Yeah, it's rough. And then I will use, hey, look, I got another one of those to flip it. So 4
and 7.
4, so 8.
8. Okay.
5. Done.
I think I'll use your
All right.
considering I have this awesome card that's
Burning a hole in his pocket.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was
So-
supposed to go over here, but
Flipping this.
So, yeah.
yep.
Okay.
So it is
4 for red. And 3. There you go.
Yep.
That's action 1.
And what do you want to do?
Is everything flipped out there on the board? No. Yes?
No.
Oh, sorry. There's that one. Well, good news, my friend. You have.
Only a
He's
1
got
in,
a port
only
card
1
in
in
his
10
hand.
chance.
He just needs a port card.
All he needs is a port card. Unless somebody can put a port in Liverpool,
That's true.
that might cause him some problems.
Well, then,
Well, then
I
he would just
mean,
use that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it's a risk and not a big risk,
Right.
yeah.
as somebody has.
Well, then I could just flip
mentioned.
that port.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
So somebody would have to
need-
put a port
I need to
down
be-
and
I
flip
need
it
to
with
build
whatever
a
they have.
rail,
Yeah,
so
it
I'll
would be a
build-
bit complicated.
I'll
All
build
right.
some rail.
So building 1 or 2.
I'm building 2.
All right. So 8, 23.
20.
23.
I promise
Oh
you.
yes, 23. Okay. Ah man, I'm still gonna be last. It's fine.
I
All
don't
right.
know, dude.
I don't know who's.
This link seems awesome.
That's a very good one.
And oh yes, sorry.
It is a good one, there.
Here, just for the.
This is 4.
I know that's 4.
This is 5.
Yeah.
That's 5. Good point.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
I don't know if you're doing better than 5 at this point. So
5 feels pretty strong.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's good.
Yeah.
So
I was
yeah,
gonna
I
come
thought
up,
I would
was
save a
coming
little
up here,
time.
but that was only 4. So
right.
4.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And Shrey.
Money.
yes.
Oh no, that's it.
Yep.
So we're looking at first,
I am last.
second. So first, second,
Then purple, then
third, fourth.
your income.
4 income.
7. That's so many.
I mean, it's not negative,
It's
which
not
is new
negative.
to y'all.
I have not been negative.
All right, last round.
Well, I think I can afford 2 single rail builds.
Sounds right.
So they will cost 10 each. And I have
Certainly
exactly
like
enough
some
to do that.
points for cleaning off my board.
No, wrong game.
20.
Wrong game.
Doesn't happen that way in this game.
No, wrong game.
I have exactly 20. And there will be 2 Liverpool cards.
Very well.
And where am I putting them? I think 4s are the best we currently have
Up
available.
to Scotland if you can do that. No,
I
you
can't.
can't.
I can't do that one. I can go Wigan
from-
Southport.
There you go.
From
yeah.
Barry to Burnley.
Oh, you're doing
Bury Burnley, I think.
you're
yeah.
doing
That's
all
4.
builds?
Yeah. You just
Two builds, yeah. Yeah, Bury Burnley. I don't think there's anything better, is there?
He's doing 2 singles.
Two
Yeah,
singles.
that's it.
'cause that's
Two
what I can
actions.
afford.
and his game is
My game is
DUN done.
Shrey?
Yeller.
Single action. 34
Wow.
up there.
Well done.
Good job.
Happen. This comes off the
Yep.
coal I got from.
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Flip
Flips.
it. Up 1 for income, but 18 points. Good job. That's tasty. That's fun. All right. Purple.
Oh, I think I probably should put more
We
rails.
do not get
out.
income in the
You
line.
definitely
Two,
could.
4 points. Well, because
Yeah,
if
4
I
points
put
is
out,
pretty good.
I could put out something and then I could play for the market and hope that it works.
I mean, there's a pretty good shot.
But there's no spaces.
Right.
I mean, you don't have Macclesfield in your hand.
I wish I had
Yeah.
Macklemore in my hand, but I do not.
That'd be nice.
10,000 hours.
Yeah. I do have Burnley in my hand, which, let's see. So I'd be paying 5 per, so that would cost me 25. And that wouldn't really leave me with very much more to do at that. Oh, and
You
I could
could do
one
another single build. So you
Single
could do
build for
3
10.
total.
You could do 3 rail if you wanted.
Why not?
Okay.
think
So
that's
that
neat.
is 25 and 10. 35 all day.
So definitely up to Scotland is your best bet.
This
Yeah.
one,
And that one is
Yep,
3
that's
points
3,
at least.
and this is 2.
That's 2.
Down
This would be
there.
2.
That would be 2 and then 4, so that would be
That's true.
6
Yeah.
total.
Yeah, so that's actually probably your best
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do.
total
Yeah.
of builds, right?
Yeah, because
I'll
otherwise.
buy
So that
that.
gets you 10 total. So
All
pretty
right,
good.
bring your cash. And Ken, bring it home.
Okay, so building a port in Liverpool for 8,
Okay.
and then doing a sell action.
Shipperoo.
Yep.
3 and
I think another 4.
7. So there.
Yep.
All right, no income because that's the beginning of the round. So turn order doesn't matter. So here we go. Score all links, and then you can take them off as you score them. So we'll go worst to first, starting with Burple.
Start at the bottom, sir.
Go.
4.
6, 7,
9.
8, 9.
14.
Yep.
Plus 6 is 20. Plus 4 is 24. Yeah, that's it. 24. 24 on 19 is 43.
Look at my buildings will score me something.
Orange.
3, 9, 15, 20,
21.
27, 33,
Yep.
38.
Checks out.
38. So 8 is
63.
There.
Okay. Yeller.
4, 9, 14, 20, 24,
29,
29.
Yep.
29 on here is, hey, it's double.
58.
58.
58.
Somebody would do better with mental arithmetic with me.
All right. I got you. Go. 4, 5, 6, 9. 9 and 5 is 14. 14 and 5 is 19. 19 and 6 is 25. And 7 is 32. And 6 is 38. 38, that's 43. 48. 48 and 4 more is 52. 57.
57, yeah.
That seems not terrible.
57
That's
is
80,
80.
92.
92, yeah.
Somebody's closer. All right, well done. Now, is there anything unflipped? I don't think there is. I think y'all did a really good job on that. So, flipped industry, now starting with purple.
Yep.
Go for it.
All right. Yeah, go ahead. Start down there.
36.
36. 41, 44, 49, 56, 58, 67, 79.
79
Pretty
and
good.
43. 79, 82, 122.
Oof.
Okay.
Totally different scoring than Pittsburgh.
Yeah. All right, 58 for yellow, and go.
18 and 7 is 25. 29. 29 and yeah.
35.
Yeah.
Those. 35.
Yeah, 35.
41,
40.
43, 48, 50, 5.
55. 4. 113.
Okay. And now we do orange.
Yep. 12, 16, 25, 34, 41, 43, 48, 57, 59.
Yep. 59 and 60 sounds like 119 to me.
Well,
See, not so bad, Derek.
my apologies, Ken. I should have hit Derek instead.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you're going to win by quite a bit, but it
Right,
doesn't-
here you go.
yeah.
Martin, go.
9. Another 9 is 18. And 7.
25,
And 9.
34,
And 5.
39,
And another 9.
39, 48.
Yep.
48. Make it 50. That's 140.
Yeah.
And all $10 that you have left over is a point.
Shrey?
2, 3, 4, 5. 5.8 points.
5 to 18. That's really, if you look at that, 3 of y'all played really
Yeah.
even.
Yeah.
But there you go. Winner at 140. Martin, I mean, it's his home. We wanted to make him feel good.
It's not really his
Down there.
A bit
Hold on,
north.
he's from the same damn island. All right. To 122, Mr. I'm going to finish 5th in a 4-player game. 119, and that, you know what? That's not a thank you for playing. That's a 118. Like that's legit pretty good there.
And by the way, the external market.
Yes, I would love to see
Oh
it.
yeah, it was a 2.
Was
I
a
know.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah,
knew.
so,
We
yeah.
knew.
It was still,
Yeah.
there's still more points
It
anyway.
was never
so-
in doubt, y'all. Never in doubt. All right. So here, scoot over. I'll come around this end. So, just on Lancashire. What are your thoughts on this?
It's a really great game.
Wow. Okay.
I mean,
No, as a viewer,
Sure.
effectively, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I'm playing it even though I'm not. The big difference here, it feels like at the beginning, is the fact that you can't build rail. That is a significant change, or like baseline from which to go to.
it just this game always feels extremely tight. The cards matter
Yes.
in this game more than they do in either of the other two games.
Does that feel overly limiting or
It's just the
overly
game.
random?
It's just the game.
Yeah.
I think, my cards were pretty bad this time, but everybody's cards were not great. So it's just figuring out what to do with them.
Martin
right?
said at the beginning,
Yeah.
figuring out lemonade, right?
Yeah.
Or making lemonade
Yeah.
at the beginning. I think it's better than I remember it. Because I had always preferred Birmingham, so I'm really curious to be able to compare it
Yeah, that's
later on
interesting.
this week.
This is my preferred. This is my preferred of those two.
Why?
Birmingham is too focused on beer.
Okay.
I think this game has a few different pathways you can take. I think if you're not building beer in that game, you're going to lose by a lot.
Okay. Well, I mean, we
So-
saw the different pathways in this one, right? Because Derek effectively eschewed rail for most of the game and was still competitive.
Yeah.
I built
mean-
a lot.
Well,
My
so it's interesting.
playboard.
Yeah.
My thinking on this game is usually that having a high income at the end is not so great.
Right.
But you made it work for you because you built the shipyards.
Right.
Yep.
Right. And so that was kind of interesting to see. So
I had a good amount of cotton out too, so
yeah.
I think effectively using the market is really strong in all the games, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
It's everything's about timing.
Yeah.
So this game seems like it's even more so about timing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you need to figure out how to adapt to what you get and what other people are doing, and that's what I think I struggled with in this game, because I like Martin in the second. Well, Martin did really well in the first era, in the Canal era, because he was able to get his two 9-point cotton mills down, right? So that's 36 points right there.
Yeah.
But then you were cotton shy in the second, as was I, and I intended to try to get more cotton out and ports out, but then. So when I wasn't seeing that, I was like, okay, well, maybe if I put ports out, people will use them, but nobody was building cotton to make that.
So ports aren't as viable.
Right.
Right.
Which is felt a little strange, because normally there'll be more cotton coming out earlier in the rail era. But you got to adapt to that, and I think that kind of helped Martin, since he had the lead already and he had the massive rail area.
Yeah.
Which I think that first turn in the rail era is super important. And the fact that you both double loaned in the right before it gave you that turn order, I thought I might sneak in second, but since I spent so little in that. But no, and that position is really important. If you have the cash, you spend whatever you spend, $40, right? And you spend 48, I think.
Yeah. The timing of the rail at the very beginning feels really important.
Yeah.
However, I mean, Derek was competitive and completely just was like, I'm not going to worry about it.
Derek did his own thing.
Yes.
And made it work.
Yeah.
So
That was really impressive.
It's not being able to be part of the train rush. I had to find other places. And the interesting thing about the cards is like, all right, well, you have to go to those places, right? So that you can make that happen. Because with the coal not transporting, you kind of have to come up with other ways to try to get your resources.
Yeah.
Whether it is yourself or whether you just, or you're hopeful. Like that link, if that link didn't happen, that one link that led me to be able to double build in a city, because I was waiting to build in that city. I had those cards the whole era.
Yeah.
And I was like waiting on them, like, how do I make these? I had this one and I had both of the
Colin and Burley.
Which are both the teal position, which is not even in the third player game, I think.
He got the very last round.
Yeah.
Like those were the last two cards in deck, and I saw those, and I'm like,
and it turned out to work for you.
And he made it work.
Yeah.
This game really is about making lemonade out of lemons.
Yeah, this particular play, something that happens pretty commonly at the start of the rail era is that the coal market crashes, like it goes all the way out. Right. But then we never really replenished it, and partly it was because nobody had really done much developing in coal, so we didn't have any of the big action coal cards that put a bunch of coal on the board.
Yeah.
So coal was
I was planning to.
It was scarce.
Right.
And iron was mostly scarce, which made everything more expensive. Which was challenging. I think that made playing cotton a little harder than it might normally be. And you can see, I don't know how intentional this is, but you can see everybody has their single level 4 iron out on the board. I don't know how intentional that is for you guys, but I always try to hold this for an overbuild.
Yes.
And I just could not get an appropriate card.
Right. Yeah.
Same. I didn't get any iron cards.
So it just didn't work out. Martin got in a nice tasty overbuild. That was useful towards the end, and I couldn't get the card to make it happen. And using 2 cards in the Canal era, I did that one time. Doesn't feel that bad. Using 2 cards in the Rail era
feels bad, man.
I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it. I mean, I understand sometimes it's the right thing to do, but it's hard.
Yeah.
So
you say now, I mean, the direct comparisons obviously to Birmingham are inevitable. You said that you have hardly played this since COVID.
Yeah.
So what do you think, having come back to it now?
Well, I actually want to step back a little bit and just say a few words about Brass, the system.
Okay.
Because a lot of people watching perhaps aren't as familiar with Brass as many of us. So it's worth stepping back and saying I mean, Brass Birmingham gets a lot of attention, quite rightly, because it's the #1 game on Board Game Geek. Mm-hmm. But this game came out in, 2008?
7, I think.
2007, 2008, something like that. It has never been below, out of the top 40 in Board Game Geek, which is a hell of an achievement.
Yeah.
There's not many games, Twilight Struggle, maybe 1 or 2 others that have had that kind of longevity. And I think that's a sign, even without Birmingham's success, of how good a game this is. Mm-hmm. the reason why I love this game, I really love the many reasons. One, I really love the subtle interactions. The fact that everything you do helps other people. I mean, I built to Burnley thinking, it could be handy for me. Beautifully handy for Derek, right?
Yeah, he enjoyed that.
The way we were kind of trying not to make things too easy to build iron at the beginning with a coal. I mean, because everything you do helps somebody else in this game. And you're always, and that form of interaction is very rare in board games because I think it's very hard to pull off. I mean, the games that use shareholding have that quality to a degree that everybody helps their shares. But this is so much richer, I think, in the kind of interaction that you get from that. That is huge to me. Another thing I really love is the theme. I mean, this is a very thematic game. You really get this sense of you are as industrialists in the Victorian era trying to build these industries and deciding where to do it. I think of the hand of cards as it's your the Victorian Rolodex. You know, these are the people you know who can help
your
you.
connections.
And if you don't have the right people, I would love to have somebody in Macclesfield, but I don't know anybody in Macclesfield, so I can't get a cotton mill going there. And the theme comes through really, really well. And of course, the history is really interesting because it's such a fascinating development in terms of history, I think. And that's so rare in many of the kind of the Euro games where themes tend to be just kind of added on. And it isn't as important as mechanisms, but it's really nice when you can get a rich theme, I think, in a game. And then lots of little things. I love the way the market works. It's so simple. Just cubes coming in, cubes coming out. And yet when I've seen other games attempt a market mechanism, you think of Clans of Caledonia, which has a market mechanism, but it doesn't move enough, so you never really feel it having a big impact.
It doesn't feel dynamic. Right, yeah.
You have Cunt Horror, which has a fascinating market mechanism, but it's so convoluted and complicated.
It's very opaque.
Yes.
Compared to the simplicity of this, which is both very dynamic and it has a big influence on your actions, and at the same time it's just so simple.
Yeah.
There's just so many nice little things of that nature
and
to really recognize about it.
One more that I think is really key to the game is the amount you spend one turn dictates the turn order for the next. Is really good. So we give a lot of credit to Vital Lacerda and the way he's starting to really implement turn order and how that's affecting actions.
Yeah.
I feel like you can draw a direct path
It's like a
back to
progenitor,
this.
yeah.
And it's really, it's super important, and really good. I love when players have direct, other than a worker placement of, I'm going to go first, but to have a little bit more subtly involved or maybe less subtly involved player-driven turn order. I absolutely love this about this game.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much in the simplicity of this game, the agonizing decisions. We have like one resource, one component that sells cotton. You have the ports are the thing that receives, and then two things that make resources, coal and iron.
Yeah.
And then the ships to
Victory
facilitate a
points,
slightly different
basically,
path
yeah.
and
Yeah.
a different option. And that, and you saw the agonizing decisions that we had the entire game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed watching y'all's faces.
Trying to navigate the card draw, and then making sure that other people aren't going to get in front of you when you might need to, and failing miserably oftentimes.
It's with, most of the time when I want to play brass, it's always like, let's play Birmingham. And I got so sick of playing Birmingham that I just want to play Age of Industry. Because I was really enjoying Age of Industry. Now I understand why this game, Lancashire, is rated so high. Because it just feels really good. And I don't even feel taxed after playing this game. I feel like, I wish maybe I could play another brass game, or I could play this again. And it's going to be totally different.
Right.
It's not going to be the same. We're all going to be in different locations. Our cards will vet out and push us in all different directions. Each one of these lanes are viable. They're completely viable as far as scoring points. I really love what he was saying, the simplicity of, you have some things that are going to sell if it's available, or you're going to try to do your own thing, and you're gonna sell to a market. And I just love the fact that it's it's not like a lot of modern Euros just put too much, the kitchen sink and everything else. And in this one, the simplicity really wins out, and it really feels really good, like really tasty, like a really, really tasty
There's
meal.
a focus to this. You only score points by putting things on the board.
Yeah.
The industries or the connection links you put on the board, that's the only way of scoring points.
Yeah.
There isn't a gazillion little things you can do left, right, and centre and flip your heels and you get a point for it. You know, it's the opposite of the point salad in that sense. And that focus, I think, is really nice. I also think the card play works so well at several levels. One is, I've heard this criticised because there's no variable setup. Well, what's a hand of cards other than variable setup, right? It hugely impacts what you can do, what cards you get. And then you get the whole, how do I make lemonade of lemons? You've got the escape hatch of a wild move if you really need it, but it's painful enough that you don't really want to lose it unless you absolutely need to. Yeah. So there's just that right amount of balance there in the figuring out of where to go. I mean, I felt really clobbered in the second era in this one because, as I said, I had 2 cards during the entire time that would allow me to at all build any cotton mills. And I'd gone heavy into cotton mills. I'd committed to that path.
Yeah.
But then you just got to figure out, okay, whine a bit, but you got to make your lemonade one way or the other.
Right. Yep.
And I enjoy a game that throws that kind of challenge at you. I also like this is the game, you have to be both strategic but also very opportunistic.
Yes.
So you have to decide, am I going to go up cotton or not? Am I going to go up the shipyards or not? You've got to make a decision that you've really got to commit to for at least a good chunk of the game. But at the same time, when an opportunity comes around and says,
I can build that ironworks, or I can build the coal.
so the ironworks I can quickly build, or when the iron suddenly was plentiful and I thought, it's going to be cheap for me to quickly whip those ports away.
Yes.
Those kind of opportunities you have to really take.
Yeah.
What I like and find fascinating, and we'll see this as we go through the rest of the series, is the decision with Birmingham, and even more, I think, with Pittsburgh, is rather than say, let's just make Brass Lancashire and put it on a different map.
Right.
What they said instead was, let's take these great elements of Brass, mix them in a different way, and come up with an experience that is similar but different. And I think that's much, much better than just doing Lancashire on another map.
Yeah.
However much I love Lancashire.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's one of those deals where once you've played one and you're familiar with the system, you don't really need a full teach to play another one.
Right.
But they are quite different from each other.
Very much so. Yep. Like, and everybody. Now, I'm not going to be doing a full teach for Pittsburgh when we get it, because that's through Roxley has requested that, because it's not the final version, to just do an overview and just play. But you'll see that even with a full teach, like it's still a full teach, not having to rehash Lancashire in the base rule, there's still quite a bit there because it's its own animal, just like how Birmingham is as well.
And Birmingham's it's a substantial elaboration on the system too, right? Like it is pretty. I mean, and for anybody who hasn't seen the Birmingham player board before,
it's bigger.
It is way more complex than this player board.
And I would argue Pittsburgh builds on that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things I found interesting, because I've only played Lancashire so few times in the last few years, was how I really had to reorient my head so much for the thing like the degree of connectivity is different to one, but Birmingham's a much more connected map. And this is much less so, and that made a difference in trying to think of, okay, how do I get into position for things, and how do I get the necessary coal into the right position. There's quite a few things that you have to think about things differently, even though you're familiar with a broad view of the world and the broad rules.
Yeah.
Yeah. I desperately want to play this again. Like
Same.
Like Lancashire again. Multiple times.
We might have a day of brass.
At the gathering, or
I think a day of brass is
It
called
just
for.
reminds me how much I love this version, and I'm eager to see Birmingham again, because I played that a few times, but not as much, nearly as much as this. But neither have gotten as much play as I want in recent years, and
that's partially why we're doing that this week and next week with Age of Industry as well.
I'm very excited right now to play Birmingham, which, I mean, I just said I don't like it as well as this one, but I think part of that is because I just haven't had a play yet where it's really clicked for me.
Okay.
And maybe that'll happen
Same.
this
Friday.
time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
yeah,
So-
yeah, definitely excited.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, even though I didn't play this, I feel like I feel like Lancashire clicked more for me today than it has in the past.
Interesting.
Watching this, and I think it certainly helps on my standpoint, and I imagine maybe for the viewers is I got to play 4 different when you're playing. I get it, you're above the table, but you're still completely invested in what it is you're trying to do and trying to juggle your own hand of cards in the whole 9 yards.
Yep.
I didn't have that mental overload, so I was able to see where different directions that you guys were doing and thinking about, oh, he could do this. And then when Shrey, he's like, okay, I got to pivot, and then he forgot to pivot because he was lost in his own ideas, and I was like, no, I know where he's going to go. I know what he's trying to do. Oh, interesting. He's not going, oh, you just made a mistake. And so it helped me the game coalesce more.
Yeah, one weekend I actually just taught it and GM'd Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And I did exactly the same thing. I was invested in everybody's turn.
Yeah. So good stuff.
Yeah. I one thing I'm curious about, if someone wants to go back and take a look, I'm really genuinely curious how many industry points you got in the Canal versus the rail era. Like, how many more points did you get in the second era?
I think I built 1 cotton mill and 1 ironworks it was all I built in the rail.
Right. So you maybe 14 or 16 more points. 16 more points. That's
You didn't build a? Did you build a port?
Oh, I got a port as well.
Yeah.
I got a port.
Yeah,
Okay, so 20.
20 more points compared to that. That feels unusual to me.
Right.
Like the fact that you still won with like.
Well, he was just well ahead.
Yeah, he was ahead.
Yeah.
That initial the Canal era was really good for him.
And also had a very strong rail network.
Right.
And
Yeah,
your
the
rail
rail
was the best.
Like, I think
by
those two
15
things,
or something.
Yeah. That's really interesting.
Rail is huge in this game. And,
Yes.
and you really do have to just hold your nose and go, yep, that's why we both did double loans, right?
I'll
Just
spend
go,
the $40 and
Get in
here we
there,
go.
and it's going to be expensive, and it's easier to do this in Lancashire than it is in Birmingham because you don't need beer for those double builds.
Right.
And that puts a big governor on the double builds in there. But here, no, you've got them. You just got to go whacking out for them.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had some of my more embarrassing victories of both this and Birmingham when other people haven't competed
just
for rails.
ignored rail.
Don't do that.
Yeah, you have to go mad on rail. Although Derek showed you can get away with it.
Yeah, Derek had the least rail, and he was.
I mean,
That's why I took you up on and went for Ken instead when I was on the overbuild, because I was looking at your rail and thinking, you've got to be
he's
screwed.
going to get smoked.
In fairness, if you put 5 more points on me, I pip Derek, but we're basically the same.
they're basically
right?
Exactly.
fair. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So I suppose you did technically pick the right person.
So, road or railway to Pittsburgh has begun. Friday, we are doing Brass Birmingham. It's going to be the same crew. Then next week, day to be determined, is going to be Age of Industry New England. We've done it, but the fact that I now live in Lawrence, we're doing New England again.
This building is on the map.
Literally, this building is on the map, right?
Yeah.
And then the following week, or maybe the week after, we're going to be doing Pittsburgh. We are getting an updated version direct from the factory to show all the development that has changed from when they sent us the prototype last month to now. It is significantly different.
They've done a great job.
They've done a really, really good job of developing that game. Y'all are going to benefit from it by being able to see it. So yeah, hopefully y'all tune in for that.
And we are, not supposed to say too much about Pittsburgh, but I think we can all say we're eager to play it.
Yeah,
We're
everybody's
really
enjoying it.
So-
Legitimately.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if they weren't paying us, we would still do it. But I'm glad they're paying us, so thank you. So yeah, we'll see y'all. We got another stream. We got tomorrow. We
Gallerist.
got the Gallerist tomorrow. But for those that are just interested in brass, we'll see y'all Friday night or tomorrow night for the other stuff. So like, subscribe, do all the things that are right below Derek. Really does help the channel. Certainly appreciate it. Patreon.com/HAHQ. We will see y'all tomorrow. I'm Edward.
Shrey.
Derek.
Ken.
And Martin wants your thumbs, I tell you.
Never gets old.
But please subscribe.
Yeah,
please
that.
subscribe.
Y'all have a good night. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye, y'all.